Alrighty, hello and everybody, welcome to another Saturday stream of no longer Rogue Tech, but apparently MechWarrior 5, because that is mostly what it is we seem to be doing this week. Well, it's a celebratory week, so I can't really fault us too much for that one. Don't worry, Rogue Tech will be returning to its regularly scheduled times on Wednesdays and Saturdays next week. But for this next couple of days, we are going to continue the week-long celebration of MechWarrior 5 and continue blasting around with the 4-player co-op option throughout the entire campaign. So hopefully we're going to have a bit of a good time. Hello, Lizard. Hello, Otto. Hi there, Sprog. Who else do we have to say? Corbin is also going to be playing with us today, is in chat, and Sons of Lorgar, our timekeeper. Thank you very much for being on here for the ride at the very beginning of the show. So we're once again going to be playing with 3 friends of the community, those of course being Pyro Knight, Corbin, and Synapsis, who is really who is one of our newer members of the community, so he's hopefully going to be able to carry our entire dead weight throughout the rest of the battle. So now let me shift on along and unmute myself so they can all hear me rambling on. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Are you all here with me today? The silence system. Ah, there it is.
Still here.
Yep.
Awesome. Am I coming in incredibly robotic?
Yes, sir. A little bit.
To me.
A little bit? Okay, so I'm just going to drop down the bitrate on this channel just a little bit more, and we're going to see if we can hunt that down, because we've been having a couple of problems with it. Apparently upping the bitrate in order to play MechWarrior 5 in glorious high definition has been having insane effects on everything else. So that's about as low as I can probably go with that one. So I suppose we're just going to have to play on from here. So hi everybody, maybe you all want to introduce yourselves a little bit, or maybe not, depending on how you particularly feel about privacy and that sort of thing.
I'm Pyro. I accidentally cursed on stream because I didn't realize my Chromebook had a mic.
Ah yes, from a couple of episodes ago. Then of course we
I
have...
am Corbin117, also known as Sean, and I'm very good at losing large lasers and arms on Phoenix Hawk.
Just please stop that, we need it. And where's Synapsis? There he is. Hello.
I'm Synapsis. I try not to bring too much shame to Legos.
I think if anybody needs to worry about shame, it's either going to be me or Sean. Alright, so we have been spending the last little while sitting up here in a nice little comfortable location on a random boardwalk, apparently, where they had a fairly rare weapon. Apparently, it was a UAC 5 and like an LRM-15 and a burstfire AC-20. We bought all of that, so we're feeling pretty good. We're feeling also pretty flush with money, but there are more missions to be taken because we need to up our rank just a little bit more. So let's head on over to... Could head into Merrick's base, but no, I think we're going to be working for the Capellans for the next little while. Let's head over down to Glasgow, where a simple little demolition contract sort of get us all eased into the situation. Hello, Laurendell. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you along for the ride. Hopefully, it will be an enjoyable experience, despite the fact we're not playing MechWarrior 5. And if, or not MechWarrior 5, but Rogue Tech. And if you were expecting Rogue Tech today, don't worry. Again, it's going to be coming back on Wednesdays and Saturdays once again. And MechWarrior 5 will probably become a normal part of the channel on a Saturday stream. Or not Saturday, but Friday stream. So we'll probably talk more about that later in the week on our Discord, which, by the way, if you just stumbled across the channel, check down below. The Urban Mechs will take you where you need to go. Alright, so a Disarm the Dissidents demolition contract. It's going to be a limit of 200 tons, which kind of sucks, not going to lie. And not worth taking shares on that one, so we're going to go maximum cash just to get a little bit extra seed money. And we need to drop 30 tons. So probably not going to be able to take the Marauder on this one. Probably going to have to drop that down to... I need to lose 30 tons. A Vindicator would actually do that. So a Quick Draw, a Hunchback, a Vindicator, and a Blackjack actually seems like a reasonable group to go with. Is everybody comfortable with these mechs, or would you like to switch around? I want to make sure that everybody's having a good time. No, I still don't like this.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with Vindicator too.
I have an LBX 10, AC-10. I'm thrilled with that.
Okay.
Put me in whatever is least valuable.
All of my mechs are valuable. These are ancient ancestral battle mechs, the likes of which will never be seen again once they're exploded by random fire. So... the Urban Mechs will take you. Oh, by the way, Sprog, I don't know if you saw it in the last stream, but we managed to get our hands on a brand new R60L. So we actually do have your Urban Mech, and we also figured out that because of the way that PGI is currently using heatsinks, we can actually get the full... We can get a full Gauss rifle on this mech with no trouble at all. Like, it's going to be easy to give you a full Gauss rifle, as well as probably maximum armor. So you should look forward to that the next time you play with us. So also need to kill a little bit of time because my computer is slow at the loading. Well, once I'm done, give you the LB10X to show. Is it a tier 5?
I will be very careful, Spro.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was a tier 5. Ooh, maybe I should take you away from the Hunchback. No. Just be careful with that hunch and you'll be fine. Oh wow, it's a tier 4. There is no tier 5. I was here when you built it. Nice to hear about the Gauss. Yes, because apparently the internal heat sinks doesn't matter at all, and you don't get the free weight for the heat sinks anyway. You can just rip them out, and so because the Gauss rifle doesn't generate any heat anyway, it's really simple just to pull out one Gauss rifle. Yeah, one heatsink in order to fit the Gauss rifle, another heatsink to give you a second ton of ammo, and just a couple more heatsinks in order to just give you more armor, because it doesn't matter at that point, because a Gauss rifle generates no heat, and unless you're going to go to town with a small laser, which I kind of don't think that you can, it's completely pointless. So.
Other pilots, please ready up, because TRX almost loaded.
It's going to take me a little while still. The computer is nice and slow the first time we do this. Maybe I should just load into a random mission at the very beginning. Yeah, that is, of course, if I decide to give you that Gauss rifle, Sprog, because a Gauss rifle is a pretty cool weapon. I may want to save that for a Hunchback 4G, turn it into a Falling Debris one, because that would be pretty fun if we had a gridiron along for the ride. Cerberus is pointing out that you don't have a link to the Twitch channel in the YouTube announcement. Oh, that's a good point. Huh. I'll have to edit that at some point. Not right now anymore. Next in news, a small urban mech went postal with its small laser detonating Alderon. I don't think it quite has that amount of fiber. And we should update our stream title. Our stream title is accurate. We are playing co-op with friends. Unless there's something I'm missing with this one. I should get Sprog to have to do all of this for me. That way I don't have to worry about any of it. Make him an editor or something. Although he might go insane if I force him to do that sort of thing. Alrighty. So I am driving once again the Quick Draw, which is the fastest of our heavies and also the lightest of our heavies at 60 tons. We have been looking for riflemen, but riflemen apparently are incredibly in short supply, so not having too much luck with that. I am a little bit not thrilled with the current loadout in my Quick Draw, purely because it's 4 medium lasers in an SRM-10 pack, which basically I have 6 more missile tubes than a Jenner. So not exactly inspiring a whole heck of a lot of confidence for a mech that is twice the Jenner's weight. On the bright side, really there is no bright side. Under normal circumstances, what you could end up doing is you could swap out the medium lasers, put in a pair of larges or something, and kind of try and save the weight that way. But because of the hardpoint size system, that's not really a thing. Although it does give you very much the feel of like a scout heavy. Although that just means we gotta run into a charger so we can find a scout assault. Just turn it into a nice little combination of things. Alright, so it is a demolition contract, so we do kind of want to make it as quick as we can to the location. And we're taking it for all cash, so there's no point in just killing people. So we will blow up the place and bug the heck on out. Keep everything nice and safe for us. Ooh, we got an Igor. That's something we're going to have to worry about. And I am engaged with... is that a Locust?
There it is.
No, it's a Harasser. Okay. So if you guys can keep pressing out towards the Igor, you guys have probably better weapons to kill it. And we can go start knocking out the entire facility. Although it is fairly satisfying to watch this thing just drop out of the sky. Javelin's a fire javelin, so he has the same amount of laser firepower as I do. So I will actually try and brawl with him a little bit. Of course, missing my first SRM volley, and I should be able to handle this guy. So if you guys want to keep on pressing towards the objective, I'll just bully a little 30-ton light. Because that way we can make sure that we get everything done quickly. He's getting a little bit toasty on this one. He's missing with that. That's not okay. Ow. Pull in a little bit of range. He's mostly dead at this point, so if we can just get a reasonably accurate barrage of missile fire, which, you know, is kind of my responsibility at this point, we can do that. That worked out pretty good. Yeah, let's try and focus on the base. Just keep on pressing towards it. And even if we start getting like flanked by little lights, I'll vector off on it, sort of taking care of them. That's sort of what this mech more or less seems to be designed to do. It's not really all that good in a straight up brawl with another heavy, but I can bully lighter mechs pretty decently. Hello, Lucy, I'm home! Just going right through the walls. You can actually get through the walls pretty easily, guys. Because they are not the reinforced uber walls. We'll just start smashing our way through the entirety of the base. You can't even see my mech with all the destruction. Oh, it's lovely. They actually did a fairly decent job on that one. Oh, we're going to be done here in no time at all. This is great. Just taking a whole bunch of speedy mediums on demolition missions. That's clearly the way to go. Although, I'll be honest, I kind of would prefer to have a dragon instead. Maybe we should head towards Curate in space to see if we can find one. Because the dragon is way cooler than the quick draw.
Just one final push, and then we can all go home.
So how's everybody liking the current mechs that they're driving? I'm particularly interested to hear how the Vindicator's currently running.
Relights incoming.
You did it, Commander.
Time to run! Book it, people! Do not attempt to engage, just head on out of here. We are not making any of this salvage, so we are gone.
So, no fighting.
No fighting. There's no reason to fight. Basically, fighting just costs us C-bills, and we'd rather not. Unless anybody's getting caught out and being straggled, in which case I'll come back along to give you a little bit of cover, but other than that, just run immediately for the evac zone, and we'll get on out of here. Keep on running. No, Blackjack, keep running. Keep running. We're not here to fight. I'm just playing rearguard.
Let's get out of here, Commander. Job well done.
There we go.
LBX survived.
We are gone. Good job. Brave Certificate. Why can't we be friends? Well, of course we're going to brave Certificate. There's no reason to hang around. I'm not making any salvage off of this contract. So give me that money and I'm out of here. Unless you want to pay me a bonus contract for, blowing up everything in sight, in which case I'll consider it.
That was fun.
Pardon?
That was fun.
Yes, it was a quick, straight, easy, immediate mission. Money is money as well.
Yeah, that was it.
I'm pretty sure a VTOL was drifting in the beginning. Did anyone else see?
Yeah, that can happen. They're really floating all over the place.
I saw it too, yes.
Would be really fun if they actually gave us the ability to drive vehicles. Now that would be enjoyable.
VTOL's play with Microsoft Flight Sim slew mode.
Oh, we did actually manage to save the Javelin, but even if we had taken full cash, I don't think it, or full salvage, I don't think it would have been worth it. We will grab an AC5 Plus because we can sell it for a decent amount of cash unless they have AC2 ammo, which they don't. We've been somewhat on the hunt for AC2 ammo and haven't been able to find it. Wow, 4 damage on the Vindicator. That's great. Good job with that one.
This was barely any damage. Yet
That's
somehow we still have to pay 19,000.
Ah, that's fine. So 4 days on the quick draw. Hunchback's going to be 4 days as well. Vindicator's going to do 2 days, of which one of those days is a penalty day, so that's quick, and 6 days on the Blackjack. Yeah, not bad at all with that one. So
Yeah, it didn't blow it up.
Yep, so we can just keep on pressing. In fact, I kind of want to head down a little bit further south into New Weston area so that we can take this high reward contract for House Lao. Or the Xi'an Confederacy. Not quite sure which one. But 13 days of a trip should give us more than enough time to repair. Upon hearing that, I'm thinking TRX name is now Ted Dabiosis, aka the $1 Million Man's opening theme playing. Not quite familiar with that, but I will take your word for it. Speaking of a bonus contract for blowing up everything inside. Alright, all of our mechs are nice and fixed. The Cerberus Hounds, and once again, working for House Lao. All Capellan residents are stalwart, hardworking, and deeply honored to live under our flag and the protection it provides. However, that does not mean we are unaware of the unfortunate constraints and shortcomings our nation has been forced to institute. As the centuries of the succession wars have passed, we have seen our territory shrink and our military production slowly erode. One of our military assets is a band of Davian military defectors from the 9th Avalon Hussars who fled into our territory in 2862, near the end of the Second Succession War. Disagreeing with the self-righteous hypocrisy of the Federated Sons, these defectors helped Chancellor Otto Liao form the elastic defense strategy that saved our realm. For the past century and a half, the Cerberus Hounds, as they call themselves, have lived in relative peace in the collection of planets inside the Confederation space. As various threats arise, however, the Hounds have been known to answer the call to defend themselves and our great nation. Now it seems the location and disposition has been leaked to Davian forces who have sent strike teams to eliminate the defectors from their ancestors' generations-old betrayal. As capable as these noble Capellan warriors are, we cannot allow them to fall in battle. We request any support available. Safeguard our citizens, and you shall be rewarded. Apparently that reward is going to be a single large laser and 4 small lasers, but hey, we're trying to make good with House Lao so that they might sell us a cataphract for cheap at some point. So this will be hopefully fairly easy. Yep, advanced mission, 38 difficulty at 230 tons. Ought to give us a little bit of fun to play with. And we could actually go full max salvage, which would give us 12. Puts us in the realm of getting a light medium. If we spent all of that, however, on cash, we'd be looking at 800,000. Plus a little bit of defense payout and coverage. Now, I'm going to spread it out. We're going to go max C-bill payout, 1 salvage share to give us 4, just in case we run into a nice little gun. And damage coverage of 172,500 C-bills. Ought to be simple and easy. What the hell accent is that? That's a Capellan accent, and it's a bad one, but you're going to have to get over it. Apparently, Tarek apparently reads 5s as 4s. 5 small lasers? It's ridiculous anyway. The fact they're paying me in small lasers is more than a little sad. Let's see if I can actually get a fairly decent alliance going together with this one. I'd like to actually have the Warhammer. The Warhammer's just a little bit more of a better brawling build, I suppose. Pyro Knight has no mech, and if Pyro Knight wants to have a mech, then we're going to have to give him something. Right, so I can't take the Awesome, unfortunately. I will drop down to the Thunderbolt, and maybe that'll give me the tonnage. That could give us the tonnage again. So I'll actually switch these two, so that we can put the Vindicator back in capable hands. Not that you're not capable, Pyro, but... So what do you guys think of this? A Thunderbolt, a Warhammer, a Vindicator, and a Hunchback. Maxes out at 230 tons, or does anybody feel like they're a little bit undergunned? Wolverine is always a nice bring.
I would like to swap with Pyro if Pyro's good with that.
Okay, we can do
You
that.
can have the Hunchback. I'd probably break the LBX.
I'm good with Vindicator, actually.
I mean,
Okay.
you're getting a tonnage upgrade by doing that.
Let's see.
You're
Yeah.
getting a Masakari, which is awesome.
I could switch you into that, and that would actually give me a little bit more tonnage to bust me up to... Oh, can I actually make it into the Warhammer? Oh, I can go even higher than that. Interesting. So I have 10 tons left to go, which means I can bring that up to 55 tons, but I did sell my Shadowhawk. Right. What am I in right now? I'm in the Warhammer. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what sort of lance I want to bring, because I can give you a little bit more tonnage than just the Vindicator, actually. So I could bring the Vindicator up to instead being a Centurion, if you'd like. And I could even send myself up to being in the Marauder. I haven't actually driven that one yet. What else could I do? Or I could put you from the Wolverine into the Thunderbolt. Yeah, let's do that. It's basically the same lines as before. But minor important differences. Alright, your energy, your ballistic, and I'm mixed. Alright, good. Let's ready to rock and roll. Ready up, and we will kill some people. Can go awesome even. Kind of don't want to go all the way up to the awesome, but that might be an option on the next mission. I wanted to give myself a little bit of a mix of everything, so that if we run into another second part of the mission, we can just immediately take it.
Dropping you into a region that's set to be targeted by the
Marauder is just a fun mech to drive. Yes, it is. Although I gotta say, I think the Warhammer just kind of out DPSs it a little bit. By a little bit, I mean a lot.
They're not too happy about the Cerberus Hounds' existence. Get ready to gear up and
But it
fend
does
off
have a
the
couple of
incoming
problems with trying to
attack.
keep things. Hello, Wizalot. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you along for the ride. Hopefully you will enjoy our MechWarrior 5 playthrough as we go with friends and allies into battle. And also, apparently, we're working for House Lao, which is always a little bit weird, considering that most of the people that I know are not huge fans of House Lao, although Simbri is. So maybe we should pick him up a cataphract, just so the next time he plays, he's got something to drive that'll feel a little bit more natural to him. Where's your evasion pips? They're right there, can't you see? Oh, in the lower left-hand corner, 64 of them.
Abode, Commander. Years of blood, sweat, and tears went into this place, and we aren't about to let no one tear that away from us. You're
Okay.
our only line of defense.
Survive the onslaught and kill 27 enemies. Protect the garrison at 100%. So try not to break any of these buildings, because they're kind of, you know, worth a lot.
They're heading your way.
Alright, ooh, we got a heavy mech already. Oh no, that's the light and the heavy mech overlapping on my scope. So a couple of lights, nothing too serious so far.
Closing in on us. Go get 'em.
So if I can just get a decent angle on these guys, I can probably start firing a decent number of PPCs into them.
Target acquired.
Nope. A bit more. There we go. That's a hit that we were looking for. Remember, don't get too close with PPCs, otherwise they stop working.
Target destroyed.
Good kill.
Target acquired.
So we just got a couple of lights that we're dealing with. A javelin, perfect. We can outrange and just completely smash him to little tiny bits. Well, the fog is proving to be quite detrimental to the smashing of the little tiny bits. Wait for the gun to cycle. Oh, that looked like it was going to be a hit for sure. Gotta get my eye tuned back into PPCs. Okay, center torso is nice and open.
Destroyed.
And there's another vehicle somewhere off to the north. Saw briefly on sensors.
Sorry.
The heavier mech has the right of way. Nah. I think I'm also the more nimble of the mechs. Warhammers are actually really nice. They're really solid designs. I actually thought I was going to like the Marauder a heck of a lot more, and I'm finding myself preferring to drive the Warhammer instead, despite the 5-ton
Target
less limit.
destroyed.
Although maybe that'll change once we start mounting UACs into things. Because we have 3 of them, I really should start making use
Watch
of
it
them.
there, cowboy.
Try not to walk into the buildings. Just be careful. We're being paid to keep
More
these people
enemies
alive.
inbound. They
Sort of
really are
ish.
gunning for you, Commander. Watch out.
Okay, we got more
Hello.
forces off towards the east. And I need to not head in this direction. I shall protect from within, mainly because I'm stuck down here. I'll vector my way across, and that should get me into a reasonably nice position to start engaging the enemy again. Alright, let's make sure we do this right.
Target destroyed.
Oh, good kill.
Target acquired.
Very nice job. Well, if they keep sending little locusts at us, this is not going to be that much of a war here. Keep up the fire as much as I can.
Scope is lighting up with more targets converging on your position, Commander. Stay
The brawling
frosty.
end of the Warhammer. No PPCs for me, just heavy amounts of other weapons. Okay, we got another lance that just dropped in towards the west. I'm going to head in towards there where you guys finish off the spider. Spider's almost dead anyway. He's got mostly open torsos. Come meet me once you finished up.
Target acquired.
We got a medium, which I'm going to assume... Oh, no, it's a Shadowhawk. Okay, that's actually going to be a pretty solid medium. So we got to head over quickly towards the north, so that we can start intercepting them before they start trashing too much of this little enclave. Kind of wish I had a little bit more speed. Give me a supercharger. Miss. That could work. We're not going to evade my PPCs for much longer. There we go. Center torso is nice and open. And fried.
Acquired.
Okay, Shadowhawk's a
That-
burst. Wait, is that multiple
That thing died.
ACTs? Alright, Mr. Shadowhawk.
It's a 2D, low armor. This should.
Nice. Alright, his back armor's certainly open. Center torso's wide open. Many torsos wide open. When you're in that close, the PPC isn't all that useful. Make sure you switch to your laser burst, because that's a lot more useful.
Destroyed.
Good job.
That was fun.
Target acquired.
We need ER PPCs if we want to start brawling, because unfortunately I don't think they're going to give us snubs. I actually didn't mean to hit the trigger.
Destroyed.
15 of 27. We seem to be doing quite the good job. And another spider. Gonna come down the street. Whoops. I may have missed slightly and hit the office building. Careful with the shotguns in close. Oh, try not to run through the buildings.
After this is over and lay a beating on you, boy.
Just be very careful.
Target
I
destroyed.
think we've done more damage to the base.
Yeah, I think so too.
Appear to be bringing in additional
The enemy.
Oh goodness. South.
Brace yourselves.
Dropship right in front of me. Okay, I got a Centurion that I've just lit up. His center torso is already red. Center torso is open. And he's popped.
Target acquired. destroyed.
Oh, we are just knifing through these guys.
Target destroyed.
So we just seem to have just the assassin. And once we knock him out... Oh great, he's through the wall. Oh good, he's vectoring back into a position where we can easily shoot him. Center torso is wide open.
Additional hostiles
And
have been
popped.
dispatched. They're heading your way.
7 more.
Target
Okay, we got a
acquired.
dropship off to the north. And a couple of tanks streaming in from the east.
Going after the tank.
Okay, we'll take on the rest of the ones to the north. Just more light assets. Ooh, a 4P. We got a party back.
Hunchback, hunch.
Yep, target the disco back's right hunch, and he's mostly useless. He also has a significant range disadvantage against
To
us.
withstand military-grade weapon fire.
So just
We
keep
need
the
to
pressure
pull
on.
away from the buildings.
Okay, his hunch is gone. Let's just finish him off the rest of the way. Center torso is wide open. In fact, multiple torsos are open.
Target destroyed.
Good kill.
Target acquired.
2 more. Spider and something else in the middle of the ruins. There used to be a city here. I swear.
Cicada.
Ah, okay. Is it the dangerous cicada? It is not. I'm going after the cicada. If I can find him. This scene seems to remind me of something that happened in one of the MechWarrior trailers.
But we hired you and we can hire some gosh dang lawyers too. You don't stop shooting the wrong way.
It's only a little bit of damage. There you are.
The damage would be worse if we weren't.
The damage would be total. Come back here, you little son of a gun. Solid hit on his back torso. Oh, he's pulling away from... come on back. Yes! But I think I'm within PPC minimum range. He's not doing all that much. Alright, your lasers are actually going to do way more than mine. Because you have like 3 of them. Nice tight little brawl here.
Target destroyed.
Okay, we got 1 more to kill. Yeah,
I
see
love
most
it
of
when
them.
they just have to say something and then die. It's entertaining.
Looks to be all of them, Commander.
Got 1 last
Detecting
tank
no
off to
more signs of
the
first cavalry
southeast.
Good work.
Oh, you got it. Good job.
This
Little
one,
boxes represent whether or not the weapon is in range and ready to fire. Yeah. According to Executive 74, the AI is responsible to more damage to him than the enemy. Really? I didn't realize they were that bad. Although, to be fair, we are also generally the cause of quite a bit of damage to each other. So I suppose I can understand that to a certain extent. 26 minutes since he started playing Red Red. Oh, yep.
you did shoot someone in the back of the head with 3 PPCs.
I don't know how that happened. I wasn't in a position to hit the hit. Let's see, a decent amount of cash, and there's a cicada and a javelin. Yawn, nothing interesting. I'll take the burst fire autocannon for a little bit of cash and a medium laser because we could always use medium laser pluses. Once again, the Vindicator taking the least amount of damage, demonstrating that Synapsis is possibly the best pilot, and I have decided to become the Devil Mech. So not too
I
terrible.
was just about to...
I always go to that terminal first, and it never works. 4 days repair on mine. Hunchback's an 8-day repair. The Vindicator's 4 days as well. And the Thunderbolt. Oh, I thought it had a penetration. No, it does not. 12 days. Not bad at all. Need to check. There is a Cerberus Hounds Part 2. And so simply close your ears. It's going to freak you out. How's now? You have protected our loyal citizens thus far, but the fight against our great enemy is far from over. The Devianists will not stop until they are either victorious or utterly destroyed. See to it that you ensure the latter, not the former. Continue to aid us in the fight against our oppressors, and you shall be rewarded. While you held off the first Kittery border's initial assault, the Cerberus Hounds have evacuated most of the non-combatants and will be sending you reserves shortly. In the meantime, it is recommended that you lure the Davian troops into the Badlands and hold them there as long as possible. You will be provided with maps that should enable you to play an effective game of cat and mouse in order to buy you the time needed for the relief force to arrive. And once again, 5 small lasers and a large. But hey, I suppose that'll make things work out quite nicely. How far of a trip is this? It's a 27-day trip for this. I'm not sure that's worth it. For 5 small lasers, I think this might not be worth it. Oh, but we found the Duchy of Andurian. Oh god, we found the Duchy of Andurian, and we're like 10 years before the Andurian crisis. We're gonna have to make sure that we're in the neighborhood when that kicks off. So remind me to visit Beetlejuice in 3032? Sprague, is it 3031 or 3032 in our Mech HQ game? Alright, just a quick check of our battle mechs. Our battle mechs are pristine and beautiful and bright white, white, and blue. And a Warzone. Oh, I like Warzone. Warzone's fun. Warzone also kind of promotes you to go for lots of salvage, and I will actually take salvage for once while actually working with House Lao. So there's that. 230 ton limit, unfortunately. So once again, we're going to be riding in these unless we want to try and get the awesome on the field, but I'm not quite sure that'll really give us too much improvement. Sunday, August 14th, 3031. I mean, the Davian does currently hold a significant portion of Lao space. I mean, it is Davian. Nah, Davian are the good guys. Don't you know that's... Simber, you know that. Davian are always the good guys. They are the Knights of the Round Table, King Arthur's Court, and all that sort of thing, and the bastions of freedom, hope, and democracy. That is everything that is complete and total truth in the Battletech universe.
I don't think you should say democracy about House Davian.
I believe I said protectors of democracy, and I totally mean that 150%. Woof woof, this is the compelling dog. Oh, Sprogue with the pants against Simbri. You shouldn't anger Simbri too much. He's currently one of the lance leaders of one of your more effective lances. Although, to be fair, they're all really effective lances. Like, the Mech HQ company is scarily effective right now. You guys tend to fight things way above your tonnage limit rather effectively. Do your co-partners bring their own mechs, or do they field yours? They field yours, so basically they have access to my pool of mechs and nothing else. So you don't have to worry about dragging your own into the fight, which means that the only person who actually needs to ever play the campaign on their own to unlock co-op is the host, and then he can just invite everybody in and they can play with his mechs. So it takes about 2 hours to get into a position where you've got 4 mechs for 4 people to actually drive, but once you do that, then you can just sort of rip-roar through the rest of the galaxy and have a little bit of fun. Swap Pyro's pilot? What's wrong with Pyro's pilot? He's got energy heavy, which is exactly what we want from a Thunderbolt. And a little bit of ballistic, and some tiny missile. And the Vindicator is also a very similar design. I'm having to actually start collecting money and stuff to try and rebuy some of the lower tonnage mechs, because it turns out some of the tonnage limit based on your area. Oh yeah, some is your rep and some is your area's rep. Do we know how many mechs are in this game? If you actually go to Sarna, I believe they have the list of all the mechs that are actually currently available in the game. So yes and no. Yes, because we know all of the mechs technically over on Sarna. No, because I personally don't know the answer to that question. But it is known. Pyro's pilot is maxed out? Oh, is he? So do we need to... so we should remove him so we can start training up a newbie. Hello, Simbri. Don't shoot me. Oh, we got a dropship. Alright, so we have to try and help and kill off 5 people, then we have to kill off like 14 or 27 or something like that, and then we can hang around and blow things up until our heart's content. We will probably head towards the dropship as soon as we can in order to start being on our way out, but we'll hang around until, you know, I get bored or we start taking too much damage. Scorpion. Good kill. Got a locust, and a locust. So it looks like the enemy is starting out very aggressively with a whole bunch of locusts. Pyro's pilot is maxed out, and the pilot is...
I killed something, and I have no idea what it was.
That can happen a lot in this game, I've noticed. It's like, hey, there's a box, shoot the box.
It wouldn't let me target it with sensors, so I just fired a PPC, and it just disappeared.
That generally is a proper solution to any unidentified target. Remember, kids, if you ever can't identify your target, fire PPCs. That's the way to go. Oh, we got a friendly hunchback, and he is mauled. He has no weapons, so he's going to die. We don't have to worry about keeping the entire structure intact on this one, boys, so just blow up everything you can. taking a little bit of damage, but I think it's okay. The machine guns are proving to be irritating, but not all that dangerous. Can you seriously do it? There we go. Oh, lights out, little locust.
Target acquired.
There goes his leg. So that should allow us to easily hunt him down. And I'm taking a nap. Good timing. Okay, we've got one more person somewhere throughout this little city. Village? Workplace complex? Not quite sure how to describe it. One more leg and we'll have the locust. Long range missile. I should get another trebuchet, or like an archer or a catapult or something. Because I really have sort of neglected our long range firepower. Oh, we got another javelin.
Time to earn our pay.
So way off towards the west is where we're detecting several other enemies, including a javelin and a tank. And we're going to want to try and stick together a little bit. And I really should not be in the city, because my PPCs can be easily underrun in the city, and that would be bad. Ooh, that was possibly one of the most brutal kills I've ever made. Just alpha to everything I'm doing. Oh, taking a nap. Wake up! Wake up, computer! There we go. Different temperature. Oh good, my allies have arrived. I need not stand to defend against the tide. Ooh, nice little urban mech.
Didn't we just protect this city?
Entirely possible, but I'm not all that interested in keeping it alive. They kept threatening lawyers, and that's just not polite.
Get ready for some company.
We got 2 more mechs coming in a dropship, and nice and tight. We got a medium and a light. The medium appears to be a Centurion. So if we slam that arm, we'll cause quite a bit of havoc on them. Okay, looks like we've knocked out a shield arm already. And his side torso's open. We just take that out. We can ignore him. Good job. At this point, I want an ERPVC, not because I can use it for extra long range, but just so I can use it as some sort of brawling weapon. It will probably absolutely fry the neck if I try to use it that way, but I don't really care. I just don't want to have to worry about never being in the right range for a spider. That was Mustang. Good job.
Spotted in the area. They look like they're
By spotted in the area, I mean right in front of us. Oh, I hit his cockpit with that. Okay, taking a nap as we wait for a little locust to harass us.
Incoming east.
Incoming what? Ah, yeah, I see.
East.
Oh, we still have our little friend. He's actually managed to survive this long. How adorable. I can't imagine he'll survive much longer, but... yeah, I don't want to be in this city while fighting locusts. They're much too nimble. They have all the advantages. Oh, someone just went critical.
Target acquired.
Solid hit. Oh, wrong one. So... we seem to have the hardest time, not on, like, the big heavies or anything like that. It's the locusts that are truly the most difficult targets. Which I find to be both hilarious and probably totally reasonable.
Target destroyed.
Ooh, my armor's red and we haven't fought anything heavier than a Centurion. I feel bad. You hit the locust in cockpit. How? You in the Phillips? Nah, it was pure skill, man. Just like that shot right there.
Target acquired.
additional bogies setting an intercept course on your position.
Anyone see the dropship? Oh, there it is. Whew, right on top of us. Get ready for the fight. Aim for the legs on the Griffin. Yeah, probably no point.
We got an Igor incoming.
Alright. We're gonna need a little bit of help with these guys. I know I said aim for the legs, but I'm taking that back. Shoot to kill. Both my torsos are pretty rough at this point. Snapping.
Offline. Target acquired.
Oh, his rear torso was totally open. I'm gonna see if I can't vector in for a good position on that. Center torso's almost out. Got him.
Target acquired.
Alright, on to our little Shadowhawk friend.
Sorry about that.
About what?
Face hugging an enemy.
I really wish there was some kind of melee system, even like just a super rudimentary Halo-style hit X button to or hit the B button to melee sort of thing, like just for situations like that. Because like, what's the point of your giant claw armor if you're not allowed to ram it into the face of the enemy?
All side torsos red on both sides from.
Right, let's start heading on out. We'll be in a position to flee depending on what sort of comes in the next wave. But we're also in a really good position. If we probably set up here, we could probably kill a lot of targets.
Target acquired.
Oh, they're all locusts. Locusts are worthless to me. I have no interest in saving them. Protect the LB-10. Oh, good point. How's your LB-10 right now?
Everything intact, but like I said, all my torsos are red.
Alright.
I was looking at a hunchback thinking it was ours. It turns out we have an ally hunchback.
Yeah, we managed to keep our ally alive for the entire time, which I'm really impressed by.
Target destroyed.
Oh, SRMs from long range. Alright, let's kind of set up a little bit over here so we can kind of kill some people as they come. How far are we away from the dropship right now?
Do you want me to just run for the dropship?
Not
Dropship?
yet. We might actually be able to earn a little bit of extra cash. Because we've got so many PPCs in the company, a position right here is actually really useful to us.
Okay.
Keep someone like 250 meters from the
How did
dropship
that
and when
enemy-
PRXs run.
Target
Killed our
acquired.
hunchback.
Ah, well. Start heading the hunchback back towards the dropship. Because I want the Vindicator's PPC up. Because it'll be more useful in this sort of long-range gunnery line. Assuming they ever get here to us.
Target acquired.
Oh, there he is. Just pound him.
Target destroyed.
I didn't really start pounding my left side. It's actually open.
Target acquired.
Oh, we got a little guy in our back. And we got a good way to deal with him. Got a good hit on him. That took out his leg. Focus the fire down and we'll break him.
Heat critical.
Good kill.
With additional bogies, Commander. ETA unknown.
Got another Igor inbound. And a medium right to our side.
Acquired. Heat critical.
Put on this Igor. Come on. Recycle.
Heat critical.
Short.
System offline.
Got it. Okay, time to pull out, people.
Incoming missile. Heat critical.
We gotta run into his dropship. Good job.
Acquired.
See if we can't take that leg before he makes it there.
Well done,
Oh, good job.
Commander. Time to
Beautiful
light
job.
that pad.
Incoming missile.
Not bad.
Nice.
Gotta wonder about the legality of going into these fights to fight these Davy guys in Davy colors. Is that kind of like we're technically mercs, so we have our own colors. That's how that works. How does the damage
There are
indicator
no
work?
war
I can't tell.
crimes
So
in
the paper doll basically starts at white, then goes from white to yellow to orange to red to not being there. And so as you take damage, the outermost lines, that's your armor. As those disappear, that indicates that your armor's gone away, and then that filled in area on the inside of the paper doll, that's the actual torso location. And if that starts taking damage, you're in a little bit of trouble. Like my Warhammer there for a little while, that left torso was completely exposed. Sprogue, thank you for the subscription. Apparently Sibri equals Capellan Spy. Sprogue has been on a 4-month streak with us as we earn a little bit more cash, trying to make them happy. Are
One
you
away
kidding
from the
me?
Griffin.
Yeah, one
Wow.
shot.
Oh, that's
So
a
many
shame.
mechs though. Including
grab-
an Where did the Irby come from?
There was part of the way through the battle, so we're going to grab the Javelin, the Urban Mech, and a single, probably a medium laser. Just because medium lasers are worth it. Unless there's a ton of AC2 ammo, in which case we still need one of those. There is not. Not bad. So, Synapse just showing us all off with those tiny damage numbers, managing to keep everything under control. Talk about that pilot control. It's a good job with that one. Alright, so according to House Liao, thank you for your efforts in defending our honored citizens. Even though the Cerberus Hounds ancestors were not Capellans by birth, the Hounds themselves stand as a testament to the Capellan ideal that everybody has the right to earn citizenship in this great nation. We thank you for preserving our people and, most importantly, our valuable military assets. And third thanks is the large laser and five smalls. I'm kind of just hanging out with them purely to see if they'll give me even better contracts, like, you know, the Davian one where they gave me ultra autocannons. We have made it to rank 9 veteran. So, more people want to know all about us, and I've got to go speak to Rihanna. So, let me go chat to her, and we'll figure out exactly what's going on. I assume she has another mission for us, sort of along our main family quest line. So, hi Rihanna, tell me all.
Hi, Commander. I've just received a distress call from a civilian settlement that's under attack by suspected Inferno forces. They've offered an open contract to anyone willing to intervene on their behalf. This certainly fits Inferno's MO. We know they've been driving people from their land. What we didn't know was why. Now we do. After speaking with Spears and combining our research, we made a significant discovery. Inferno activity and refugee displacement patterns correspond almost exactly with the recent discovery of several long-lost Star League Defense Force bases and supply depots. We believe that Black Inferno have been driving off the civilian populations nearby, then laying claim to these sites, excavating them, and pillaging whatever tech they find.
Lost tech?
Excellent question. These particular sites have been lost to humanity for centuries. The sites are usually in remote locations, well hidden and, more often than not, completely overgrown or buried. Sometimes both.
I wish we knew who was protecting Inferno. Maybe then we'd have more answers.
It wouldn't hurt, I'll give you that. Right now, I suggest we take these assholes down a peg by accepting the contract and kicking their ass.
Hell yeah.
I thought you'd feel that way. I'll prepare the mission briefing, while you work on getting us to the Coal Harbor system.
Roger that.
So apparently Lost Tech is the name of the game, so let's go take a look at how we need to travel. I have a javelin to sell. The Distress Call. So, according to Major Ryan Camel, here's the plan. Our clans are a part of a large farming combine, so I'm going to drop you in as close as I can to their main population center. From there, you'll need to make your way to the city center as quickly as possible and repel the Inferno attack. Simple farmers, these people have no way of protecting themselves against those Inferno forces, so their only hope is you, Commander. Good luck. And she's going to give us 3 medium lasers. I just feel so used. Because we've earned LBX and Ultra Autocannon 5s from Davian, and now we're getting all these mini things. Coal Harbor is 69 days away. Oof, we're gonna swing through Kadash on our way through just to get a couple of weapons, because there appear to be some rare ones. So what's up?
I'm pretty sure this was one of their promotional videos, this mission. So.
Oh, that's cool. I don't think I've watched any of them, so... Sounds like the Inferno guys work for whatever organization devolved into the Mechanicum of Mars. Yes. If they're working for Comstar, that might actually not be too off. So Burstfire AC-10, a medium laser, and an Artemis LRM-15. How much is that Artemis LRM-15? 1.3 billion Seables. That's like the price of the javelin that I'm about to sell. All right.
Sprog is asking you to shill.
Oh yes, Shrog. So anybody who happens to be watching this, make sure you hit that follow button if you haven't already. We play through normally on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 4 o'clock. Normally Rogue Tech on those days. We're also going to be mixing in MechWarrior 5 probably on Fridays. If you've been enjoying the content at all, check it down below. There are several urban mechs looking just like these on my well, not just like these on my t-shirts. They have different colors. Oh, thank you, Red5, for following us. You are the first one. Well, not the first one of the day, but the first one in this particular show. So look for the little urban mechs down below. They will direct you to our channel. They will also direct you to our Discord, where you can find all sorts of lovely people. And tomorrow we're going to be running sort of the last in our celebration of the week-long of MechWarrior 5 release. And we have space for one more new person, in case anybody happens to be interested in joining. I think I've shielded enough now, Sproke. Specifically, we're working on the Comstar factions that devolve into the Word of Blake. And Sprague once again has put him. So Sprague wants us to remind if anybody who's watching wants to play on the stream tomorrow at 4 p.m. and has not played on the stream yet, send a PM to Sprague on Discord. So yeah, if you haven't played yet and you want to, make sure you send a message to Sprague over on our Discord. He's our community manager, sort of keeps things running nice like a well-oiled machine so I don't run myself into a wall in order to get away from all the responsibilities of trying to actually make a YouTube channel work. Alrighty, so we're going to take a quick check of what's currently available. There is a catapult. Unfortunately, it's a terrible catapult because it only has 2 LRM hardpoints and nothing else. And I'm kind of more in the market for the catapult that has the 4 medium laser slots because that's a fun catapult. There also is a fully intact archer, and we could afford it, but I kind of don't care. I don't think we're going to buy that one. Unless anybody has a desperate need to drive an archer, I think we'll kind of avoid it for now. I am, however,
I'm fine.
going to grab this Artemis, because Artemis is rare, and I need it. Need it badly. Is there any Artemis ammunition? Oh, there is LRM ammo Artemis, so we'll buy a couple of that, some of that. So now we have an even better LRM system. The would have liked the to go around in red robes, and the Menai Domini are mostly robots. Tier 3 medium laser? Seriously? It's a tier 3 medium laser, who cares? Oh yeah, AC2 ammo. I do need that, because I keep meaning to fix the... Do I have 3 tons of it now? Buy an extra just in case. I do keep meaning to fix the blackjack, because it's a little bit light on ammo for how burst fires work in game. So we'll do a quick patch up on my Warhammer, which I don't think anything got broken on it. A little bit, just a denting to my PPC. Other than that, in fine condition. Nothing appears to be broken on the Hunchback either. Double check on that one, because you can't really tell, and it's not really presented to you. 11 days for the Hunchback, not bad. The Vindicator, of course, took almost no damage because the pilot is amazing and has demonstrated a significant amount of nimbleness. And the Thunderbolt, also relatively little damage on it. And I'm going to come over here to the Blackjack and edit this loadout. What I'd like to do is give it a pair of UAC 5s, but it can't fit the slots. Alright, so it needs an additional ton of ACT ammo. And I could actually update it to even more powerful AC2s. Which, since it's the only mech I have that's using AC2s, I think I'm going to do that. I need another ton of AC ammo. And I can't put anything in the legs because of the jump jets. Although we don't really use jump jets because the jump jets are pretty terrible. No, I can't. I literally can't put that there. Set a torso ammunition? Yeah, that might be the better way to go. Honestly, with how little you have to worry about cost less than this. So stockpile upon a half-ton ammo at some point. Half-ton ammo is pretty much just superior. Is it now? Yeah, I suppose I can see your argument. Okay, I won't put a bomb in your chest. I'll only put them on the side torsos. So try not to take too much side torso damage if you drive the Blackjack, because you'll die. And it's not pretty. Do a quick grab of a whole bunch of half-tons because the people have requested it. Market. AC-10 half ammo. Purchase some of that. AC-2 half ammo. AC-5 half ammo. Did I just buy a jump jet? No, I didn't. Okay, good. And AC-20 half ammo. Is there streak ammo? No. Okay, that's fine. So we have a couple of days in order to fix our mechs. There's nothing on the market that I currently want to steal right now, so I'm actually going to head over to Sigma Mare because it's 1 on the way, and 2 has 2 more rare weapons, and I might be able to run into something interesting. Specifically, I'm looking for, you know, LBXs, Ultras. I'm a big fan of Ultras, even though we're not currently using them. You did indeed buy a jump jet. They're true chiefs, no worries. Whoops. They're also super useless. What do you got? You've got a small laser and an SRM-2. Show me this SRM-2 and the reason why they brought us all the way out here. Okay, so it classifies any weapon that is tier 3 or above. No, it doesn't. What? Because the SRM-4 is also tier 3 and it's not giving me a warning about that. That is a level 4 small laser. Don't tell anybody about that. So we have swung on through. Let's continue to head on, I suppose, towards the mission objective, unless we need to modify any of our battle mechs. I don't think we need to. I mean, I kind of want to swap a couple of things around on the Marauder, just because I'm not super happy with its current loadout. I think that Sprague's idea of a Marauder is wrong and bad, but I suppose I can keep it as it is. You're good. You're solid, I guess. Could give you the UAC 5. Nah. You're fine as is. I'm not really comfortable about putting the really rare weapons on mechs that don't have torso mounts for them. Oh shoot, I forgot. We have an urban mech. Market. Inventory. Sell the broken urban mech. Not the one that's working, but the broken one. Thank you. Got an archer. Catapult C4. That is not the one I want. Oh! And a Cyclops. And 2 more quick draws. Jeez. They're everywhere now. Could pick up a crab. Although it would be really expensive. Swap means for pulse. The Marauder has pulse lasers on it already. Yeah, it's a crab. It's a solid 50-tonner. It's got a lot of armor. Fairly decently protected. A little bit toasty. But I don't think we need it at the moment. Yeah, the Cyclops is... that would be an interesting pickup. It's a little bit dented. Although it would be our first mech with an AC-20 slot that isn't, like, totally crap. But unfortunately, we can't afford it right now. Alright, start them up. Take me on to our primary mission objective, all the way off in the Coal Harbor. So travel 55 more days. Set course. MPLs just aren't worth the heat. Good pulses in this game rocks. Archer would be awesome if it had the cash. Battletech was a source of inspiration for the Games Workshop staff when they created Warhammer 40k. I believe that is a point of significant contention, argument, and fanboy rage. Calling the Lego crap out here. It ain't the Lego. It's got an AC-20, not a Gauss rifle. When it gets the Gauss rifle, you can tell me that it's the Lego. Oh wow, we have another mission which would give us a PPC. And a lot of C-bills. You know, I'm just going to pick this up as long as we're here. So, defending the honor by Regulus Guard. Count Derek Cameron Jones, leader of the Principality of Regulus in the Free World League, is undertaking a goodwill tour of the Regulus worlds in an honor guard, with an honor guard drawn from the ranks of the 4th Regulan Hussars, in which I currently serve. However, I anticipate trouble during this tour. The account's head of security has dismissed my concerns as mere paranoia, so I am in search of mercenary forces in the area who can help protect the Count from potential uprising within the ranks. The 4th Regulan Hussars have been historically staffed by the personnel from the Regulan worlds of Musketia. Musketia. But myself and several members of the Honor Guard hail from Gibson, a former Regulan system that many Regulans distrust. Although we Gibsonians have proved ourselves as assets to the 4th, many personnel question our integrity and insist on calling us foreigners and traitors to Regulus. It is my firm belief that the dissidents from within the 4th are somewhat orchestrating a false flag attack on the Count Cameron Jones during this tour, where they pose as pirates and attack his entourage, solely to discredit my unit and claim that the Gibsonians are unworthy of serving the Count's honor guard. I do not know whether this attack against the Count will commence, but my unit will not be large enough to defend it off, regardless of how loyal we remain to the Count. Myself and other Gibsonians in the honor guard wish to contract you to supplement our detachment as a precaution. I hope I'm wrong about this, but when the safety of the provincial leaders is at stake, we cannot afford to take risks. So this will actually pay out pretty well. It's 1.2 million C-bills, almost 1,500 rep, and then additional LRM-15 PPC and a medium laser. That's not bad at all. So we're going to grab that one just so we have it on the list and it doesn't fade away. But in the meantime, we do have to take the primary mission, the Distress Call, which will allow us to actually drop 260 tons. I'm already looking very much for it. And I can get up to 16, which I believe is just shy of being able to get a rifleman, but I'm going to do it anyway, just in case, because I would like to get my hands on it. So we can start swapping out pilots and mechs again, because we have a high drop limit. So first things first, I want my awesome. I'm going to put the Marauder on the field. Or does anybody else want to drive the awesome? Because it has actually been explicitly requested I drive the Marauder. So who would like to drive the big bad awesome? The silence is deafening.
Yeah, I guess nobody really wants to speak up. Why not? I'm up for it if nobody wants it.
We can give you the awesome triple PPC. So basically I've taken your PPC armament and I've given you 2 more. Have fun with it. I assume you're going to do amazing. We still have enough tonnage in order to give somebody a Warhammer. Does anybody want the Warhammer? Oh, that's a little bit too much. Maybe not the Warhammer. Although I would like to put the Warhammer on the field.
I'll take the Hunchback again.
Sure, we can do that. Which gives me 55 tons. Which, I'm sorry, that means you're not going to be able to get a heavy mech pyro. But I hope you can use the Wolverine fairly effectively.
I'm fine with that.
Cool. Now, just one more thing about the Wolverine. It is a Wolverine Q, which is a hero mech, which has an XL engine and double heat sinks on board. Try not to get it killed. All right, we got to switch our pilots around a little bit. I need my best energy pilot in the Awesome, which he is. The Hunchback has one of my best ballistics. And I need somebody who's just a little bit better than the current pilot that we have inside the Wolverine. Someone a bit more well-rounded, who has the capabilities of using all weapons. And really, we don't have many options. 3-3 might actually be better than 3-6. Because you've got an AC-10, 3 medium lasers, 2 SRM-6s. Yeah, this will work a little bit better with the amount of firepower that you have at your disposal. So yeah, going to be dropping down with a little bit of a different setup. New pilot for Pyro? Yep, that's why we threw in what's-his-face. I wish it would actually tell me the name, but it doesn't. So I'm going to be driving the Marauder. Now, this Marauder has been modified as per Sproge's specifications, not mine. I personally don't like this particular build of Marauder. I like to have something a little bit more, I want to say, aggressive and ballistic oriented. But Sproge hates ammunition, except when he's driving urban mechs, which is odd. We choose not to question it because we assume that it would drive him insane if he had to think about it for more than 5 seconds. So 2 medium pulse lasers and 2 PPCs is the loadout for this one. But I happen to be a fairly big fan of Marauders. When I was playing MechWarrior Online a little bit more regularly, my main ride was a Marauder, in fact. I had I think it was just a basic 3R, and I put a heavy Gauss rifle in the one side torso, and then maxed everything out with medium pulse lasers. And I had a lot of fun with it.
Reactor online.
Alright, getting ready for the big drop.
Weapons online.
Oh, we can actually see ourselves inside here. That's pretty
All
cool.
systems nominal.
Okay, Commander. Time to save lives and win some
Alrighty.
in the process.
Oh, the Marauder's so sexy.
Combine's main population center is close by. Get there.
Try to remember, what's the button for lance
If there
speed?
are any Inferno forces in the area, well, eliminate
Golf.
them with extreme
Golf, thank you.
prejudice. I'd
So we're just going to
personally
maintain pace.
appreciate it.
We all need to sort of form up on this one because I don't want to get us too strung up. So everybody needs to come together around the Marauder.
Definitely do that. See you in a bit.
Good luck.
Lance speed is 48.
Nice. Alright, so PPCs.
How do I rebind weapons?
So
I
if you
don't
use
know
your
how to
arrow
activate.
keys, you will be able to navigate throughout the grid, and then you use the right control key to select or unselect them. And somebody has no idea how to use PPCs. I believe you spoke. PPCs should always be your primary weapon. There you go. I should set one of my PPCs to 4 and the other one to 5, just in case I want to fire them sort of offset. Alright, lovely. So we'll have probably me and the Wolverine get a little bit ahead of the Awesome just so we can do some mild scouting. So that when he comes around the corner, he can just annihilate everything. Have I heard Sproge? Have you ever heard of the Book of Blink? Sproge is a very proud Clan Cobra member, unfortunately. Oh, that is fun. I don't get to use them very often, but it is fun. 2.5 clicks. And I'm going to set the Lance Speed March, because I think we're out ahead enough of our Awesome. Also, it makes us look a heck of a lot more imposing. I reject the word. That's probably a good idea. After all, the word of Blake is more than a little insane. Although they do come up with some really interesting mech designs. I gotta give them credit for that. And they brought back the Lamb. And I can't really hate them for bringing back the Lamb. Clan Cobra, is that like Clan Snake? Which Clan Snake? Cobra Viper. He's Cobra. He's Cobra to the core, which actually, ironically enough, the colors that we're sporting are Clan Cobra colors, which originally was just supposed to be like a special thing for Sproge's mech, and then just sort of evolved into being for everybody. Also because it happens to look pretty fetching. Oh, Mitch, don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. Sproge's already weird enough without having that. Alright, let's get the face a little bit forward, just so we can take a peek.
I want a TSM.
Oh, if you have TSM, you're going to need to be able to punch people too. So, they really, really need to come up with just a basic melee system, like press left control in order to punch somebody. That would work fine. No, you can't mute him. He's fine. Let's see. Sproge, if the ammo is a sin, how does the Lego feed for holy silver bullet gas? Well, silver bullet gas ammo doesn't break, doesn't explode, which is kind of his main problem. Okay, we're getting a little bit too far ahead of the Awesome. Let's pace back here.
Yeah, I'm pretty slow.
No, that's fine. You happen to be like an amazing juggernaut. I have used that mech quite effectively. It is hilariously good, even just in a stock configuration. If I manage to get my hands on more double heat sinks, I'm going to throw it into that just to make it even more good at sustained fire. Because you can actually maintain a pretty decent clip if you're just firing one at a time. Okay, we're formed up again. Let's go take a peek in the city. Although if we can have the Hunchback and the Wolverine sort of lead the way, because me and Synapse are going to have a little bit of trouble in close range melee combat, as we have PPCs and we're not allowed to do things
like we
cool.
found a place, Commander.
Alright, try not to break the buildings, by the way. We are here to preserve the place.
Hostiles have been reported
And
in the
this.
area. Okay.
Although feel free to just stomp down the chain link fences. I assume they don't have too much of a problem with that.
You don't look like much.
Oh, we got forces behind us.
But, hey, as long as you can
Alright, we need to form back on the Awesome because the Awesome is now being surrounded. And I would like to keep that mech very much intact.
Enemy contact has breached the outer perimeter.
Alright, I'm fighting the Javelin.
Decision, Commander.
I wonder how much that has to do with these PPCs. Almost nothing. Depending on I think I'm just with that one. Pull range, pull range, pull range. Solid hit. Oh, cooked already.
Forces continuing to
What do I think of the clans? I think that practicing Genesis deserve to be defeated. Not a huge fan. I have many dislikes of clan culture and the way that they run things. I think they're needlessly cruel and evil. Okay, we got a whole lance that's just dropped down to the west, and also a tank that happens to be behind us. I'm going to scout this lance. We got some VTOLs inbound as well. Oh, solid hit, I think. Yep, hit that fire starter. So we got a fire starter, a cicada, and a fire starter. So 2 fire starters. Try and knock them out at range. You really do not want to get into a brawl with these guys. Flames are actually surprisingly effective. God, this temperature. I think this Marauder may have worse temperature control than the Warhammer. Okay, keep the fire. Start backing up. Oh. Map. Epsilon Galaxy's colors are also Davian's colors because they stole them from France. Okay, we got the one javelin, or the one fire starter that is legless. Let's see if we can't just finish him off before he can cause too much more pain.
Radio just went static. Someone tell me what's happening.
Garrison Commander, chill. It's fine. We're on the case. Okay, there goes most of him. He's almost dead. You can actually alpha the Awesome like 4 or 5 times before it actually becomes a problem.
Is pulling in more hostiles from the surrounding area.
Wunderbar. Alright, we've got 12 of 29 done so far, so doing pretty solid. Ooh, got a Centurion AH on the side. He's got the AC-20, so make sure you give him a little bit of... fight him only from long range if at all possible, because he will hurt you very badly. And also, the enemy dropped another lance well off to the north. Don't get too separated from each other. We have strength in numbers. Oh, they got an Awesome! So we've got an Awesome to have to deal with.
It's large laser LRM-50.
That's actually the better Awesome in my opinion.
Yes, but I have SRMs.
That is true. But large lasers will still hurt you quite badly. Just be careful. Focusing as much PPC fire as I can onto this thing. Is he not moving? Because it feels like he's not moving. Try not to hit the buildings. Remember, we're here to protect them.
We just lost our prime real estate.
Oh, chill. Jeez, they whine too much. That'll be another model I'll be looking forward to.
System offline.
Did all of them die? They did not.
Target acquired.
Although it has taken a pretty nasty headshot already.
Oh no.
What happened?
Sorry.
What is the sorry? Speak
Yeah,
to
I
me.
had a second person join. I'm getting out of there.
The area is taking a beating.
Alright.
Don't give them the opportunity to cause any more harm.
I'm retreating, so I don't...
And right into a battle master. I'm
Oh, there's a
probably
battle
dead.
master on the field. Oh, this is great. Yeah, just sprint and run. We'll come back
Retreat
down
to the
towards the
high ground.
south. Yeah, the south is where we're kind of holed up here, and we're doing a pretty good job of it. Because our PPCs can really do a number on the enemy from range.
My entire right side is exposed. This is bad.
Just run.
We lost an apartment complex.
Okay, I don't have a line of sight on this battle master.
Oh, also awesome
walking in front of you.
is center torso exposed.
Oh, good. So if we see him, we can hurt him. Especially our hunchback. Alright, I'm just gonna sit here and continue to bombard. That was bad. Go, go, go. Careful with that
His head is
shotgun.
also a bit damaged, so whoever's in the arm.
We are just... If we can avoid 30 more damage to the base, we can get it better. So,
Yeah,
do
we're
me a
not getting
favor.
that bonus objective.
Yeah, unfortunately not. Okay, the Battle Master's highly exposed. And I'm taking it out. I think we knocked out the Battle Master's arm.
They're going after the real estate.
There's a light right by us.
Critical.
Yeah, I think it's a Locust. If the Hunchback can turn to take on the Locust, then we can just clear that off. Oh, he's so exposed. He's a stick almost. He's got 3 medium lasers left. Center torso's cherry red. Good kill. Alright, now that we've dealt with him.
Target acquired.
Cicadas on out. There's that little, Oh, it's a fire starter. Let's see if we can hurt it a little bit more. Center torso's open. Good kill. Alright, we have another 12 enemies to kill. As Centurion AH does have a damaged arm, so if we can manage to see it and blow it off, we can take care of his most dangerous part.
Awesome is cherry red apparently.
Oh, that's good to hear. I'm gonna drop down. I'm going into the
And
city.
doing a rogue tech AI thing. Of
Well, that's actually a good thing for us. We need time. Alright. Hang back with the Wolverine. If you're as exposed as you say you are, hang way back with it. Don't be pushing up too much. Use your long range capabilities.
This area has lost half of all its overall integrity. We need to turn it around.
Boy. Come on, almost got it.
We've just lost our prime real estate.
Alright, there goes the awesome.
Target acquired.
Still have the Centurion to worry about.
catapult, A1.
It's boring. Blow it up. You can underrun him no problem because his LRMs. He only has 2 LRM 15s and nothing else. Oh good, the Centurion no longer has his gun arm.
Target destroyed.
Just watching that awesome do the fire support is
It can also
hilarious.
go for its head.
Acquired.
Sure, if you want to.
Whoever's going for the catapult, I
Ceasefire. Don't go for that face. That ugly little face. That's adorable. PPCs won't do much from close range. I'm just totally bullying this little guy. I kind of feel sorry for him.
can easily take the head, and that's a lot of money.
Yep. Ceasefire unless you're trying to pick off his face. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to pull it off.
I can't see through the
Destroyed.
Yeah, he's dead.
Hostiles are escalating their assault on your position, Commander.
We have another 9
So
enemies and a
fast.
dropship just pulled in from the south. And he looks heavy.
Acquired.
We got
I
a
think I
Victor.
saw a Victor.
2
Or
Victors.
Under my water.
Yeah, stay at long range. Don't bring that Wolverine anywhere near there. Pull it back. Pull it back. We're dropping another dropship right
Another
here.
ranks?
Yeah, look like it. Just focus all your fire on the Victor who's up front. I'll break him. And that Wolverine needs to come back. Join the firing line. We're going to shoot from long range. Keep us all protected. Because if we get up in the middle of that, they've got multiple AC-20s. Okay, taking a nap. Victor's dead. Alright, next Victor, especially if we can sort of promote him to come towards us.
Target acquired.
In the meantime, though, there's the Jaeger mech. Go for his legs.
Heat critical.
Alright, Victor's decided he does want to play. Everything we got into him. That right arm especially, if we can knock it off, we can sort of take our time a little bit more with it. And there goes right arm. He just took 5 BBZs that arm. That's beautiful. He's got a machine gun. He's dangerous.
Don't shoot it. Don't shoot it.
Why?
It's gonna.
It's gonna what?
It punched out. They say, like, if they're out of most of their weapons, they punch out.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
that's an intact.
We're not gonna be able to get a Victor, unfortunately. The
Still, better than nothing.
yeah, the salvage just isn't gonna be there.
And saves ammo.
Not most of us using PPCs. All right, let's. Yeah, this Jaeger mech probably needs to die soon. We're actually really close to being able to get that objective. Keep that fire tight. He's popped. 1% more for that last objective. Yeah, that blackjack has a building between us and it.
Marauder, I'm getting screwed.
Alright, go for the Marauders. He's already pretty much open. Just hit him. I'm gonna focus down that torso cannon. We'll take out most of his guns. My Marauder is shockingly in good condition right now. I don't know how long that's going to last, but...
My Wolverine is not.
Yeah, keep it in the back. Good
Still
kill.
alive, though.
And now just a little blackjack. Alright, we've got 3 more targets, and I believe they're all tanks off to the east. Yes, they are.
Yep.
So we'll just vector on in here and we'll break them all. So no secondary objectives, unfortunately, but it wasn't a big deal. As long as we win, that's all I care about.
The commerce center has been gutted.
Where is the target? Come on. Oh, there he
They
is.
did a pretty thorough job destroying this place.
They did do a good job. And that is 29 targets. I don't know how grateful they're actually going to be. We did not exactly bring most of this place intact.
Doesn't look like there's much people left.
It's not flattened, so that's better than what it would have been.
I lost a medium laser, but your LBX is fine.
Oh, good.
Something might
good
be
condition,
crit
actually.
in my mech, I don't know.
A single mixed heavy medium lance defeating an entire mixed vehicle mech company, including an assault lance. Yep, there were at least 2 assault lances, because the one assault lance was a Battlemaster Awesome, the other one was 2 Victors. So that was pretty significant right there. Unfortunately, we don't have enough salvage in order to be able to like get any of those assaults. At best, we're going to be able to get a decent medium, maybe even a light heavy. But the only heavy that I think I saw was the Marauder, right?
Jaeger mech and catapult.
Jaeger mech too, yes.
If we get that catapult, we'll sell it immediately. It's not a good catapult to have. The only one we're really looking for is the catapult with the 4 medium laser slots. Oof,
We
look
might
at
get-
the slag. Cicada
We
and
got a
javelin.
cicada and a javelin.
Okay, we got robbed.
That is
Yes,
a good
we did.
AC-20, though.
Tier 2 burst fire.
Good-
We actually already own one. So I'm gonna
Good
ignore
medium
it.
laser too.
Tier 3 flamer.
I'm gonna grab a decent couple of medium lasers and we'll roll with that. And a mech to sell.
No AC-2 ammo, despite a blackjack.
We must have sent it up in smoke. Oh, this time I got least amount of damage. That's pretty cool. And
Oh, it's second
Awesome
worst.
coming in with over 1,000 damage. Nice. Alright, so Major Rihanna Campbell. Mission accomplished, Commander. The Inferno forces are bugging out. The Combine is extremely grateful that we were able to intervene and have already released our payment. While we were taking care of business on the ground, I contacted Spears and filled him in on what we were up to in this system. He's going to send an advanced exploration team from IE to investigate and survey the area. If there's a Starlink facility of some kind on the planet, Spears' people will uncover it. He also promised us a generous fighter's fee should that happen. Could mean some serious cash. Never a bad thing. Anyway, excellent work. And we got 3 medium lasers, 500,000 Seabills, and 700 reputation. So, a little less than we were kind of hoping for. But
Tier
that's
3
the
medium.
price. Let's go take a look at the star map, see what's currently available.
My Hounchy is wrecked.
Yeah, we've got quite a few mechs that are pretty rough.
Just don't look at the Wolverine.
What did you do? That's not bad. Did you lose any internals? That's gonna be the real question. No, you didn't. All right, that's good. So we can just simple repair all. That'll take 29 days. We may just want to take a stop at the nearest industrial facility, and there are none around because we're brand new to Merrick space. Of course.
Look at this Wolverine's foot.
Thank you, Trevor. No problem, Red 5. It is, it's an interesting version of the Marauder. Not necessarily my favorite version, but it's solid, like most Marauders are. Did you lose the arm?
Wow.
Oh, you didn't. You just lost the gun. That's fine. Give him a medium laser. He has tier 1s, so give him another tier 1.
What? I only lost a tier 1 medium laser for the Hounchy.
Yep. 36 days to repair. The awesome,
Wow,
just a nice
that's
simple 20-day repair for most of that armor. And we can repair the Wolverine as well. So we're going to be ready in about 2 months. Or a month. And we have another contract already lined up. It's going to take us 13 days to get there, and then we're going to chill for a little bit. Didn't list the DMW. Yup. Why is that Hunchback at 49.5 tons? Because there's literally nothing else we can put into it. Like, because of the limitations on hardpoints, I can't upgrade that small laser on the head to a medium laser. I can't do anything to it. So we have a little bit of extra tonnage, and that's about it. That's a lot since I have my own model of one. Personally, what I would want to do to that Marauder is I'd love to put a UAC 5 into it and then just mess around with a couple of other systems, but it's not mine. Wait a few weeks, months, days, years. There we go. All our mechs are ready to go. Difficulty 7 at a 315 difficulty. Oh, this is gonna be fun. We're going full salvage on this one, 16, and we'll make 1,000,000 C-bills regardless. So yeah, let's swap everybody out. And probably actually step a couple of people up into... Oh, can I actually field the entire heavy? Can we go maximum heavy lance? And where is it? Where is it? I need my thunderbolt. We come in light. Wow. This is the heaviest lance we can field, and we come in light on this mission. So this is interesting. We're still going to drop with it. I mean, we don't have a choice. We already accepted the contract. But this could get rough. So everybody make sure that you play nice and safe. Don't get too crazy about things. And hopefully we'll bring everybody back in one piece.
I won't duel in awesome this time, I promise.
We'll try and make sure that we've got you covered. But now we have 2, 4, 7, 8 PPCs in the Lance. We are averaging 2 PPCs per mech. Oh, we have a lot of laser firepower, or a lot of energy firepower. Yeah, 25 tons light. I think we can pull it off if we're careful about it. But it is definitely going to be rough. We need to desperately find a nearby location with which to start selling and buying things. The Yak 5 is my primary weapon, and I haven't been able to fire it on cooldown since the last patch. Oh, so you can't get the double tap shot with it, or what are you saying? Because that would be a significant problem. Alright. I'm going to drive the Warhammer again. I know that you like the Marauder, but the Marauder will be in the mission. I'm just not going to be driving it. If we find a second Marauder, I may actually build it into something that I would kind of prefer. But if they did, it's a ninja note, as it's not in the notes. It may just be a bug. Alrighty. Let's drop down, cause some havoc.
We're tasked with protecting our employer, Count Cameron Jones.
There are perhaps too many
He's currently
PPCs.
hiding out in a subterranean tunnel network below an outpost.
Reach the friendly garrison at checkpoint Alpha and defend it for the target. So let's just try and keep this thing intact and alive and try not to, get yourself killed.
It's up to us to hold off any units from the force.
Also, keep an eye out for any sort of turret generators that might be around.
Looks like we found a place, Commander.
Oh, dropship, right on top of us.
And take defensive
Get ready for a brawl.
Prepare for incoming hostiles.
Acquire.
Everything you got, fire away. Yeah, make that hunchback. Break his arm. Yeah, he's got a burst fire AC-20. Okay, just a little bit more fire, and there goes this hunch. Good job. Oh, his head just took both of those PPC shots.
Target destroyed.
Okay, Hunchback is destroyed. On to the Cicada. And we'll kill him nice and easily. Oh, he went inside the base. Who is in position to vector against him? Nobody. I guess we have to chase him then.
Enemies just lit up a chemical tank.
I really don't want to chase the Cicada through the middle of, you know, this location. Be very careful in here, guys. This is going to be an extra hard mission, so trying to keep everything intact is going to be difficult.
We got
to
him
say
in a
the least.
crossfire.
Good job. Make sure you knock him down.
Do we have lots of salvage for this one?
Oh yeah, we went full salvage on this one. So 16. Should be able to get a light heavy, unless they're being really nice. His side torso is exposed. And him running like that is always going to be a bit of a problem. Keep hunting for the Cicada. He's still around here. Oh, there he goes. I really would love to have a VTOL bot right about now. Okay, there goes his entire side torso. And an SRM uppercut to the face. Oh crap, he's going nuclear. Ooh, that was close. Alright, we took care of the Cicada.
You must have really kicked over the beehive here, Commander. More hostiles inbound.
Alright, they're coming from the north. Let's make sure we swing on by that way. See if we can't cover the base. They should be behind you, I believe I saw. Or did they spawn in behind this barrier? There they are. They got a Phoenix Hawk.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
And a carrier. Can't allow that to be allowed. I'm watching the videos and growing vegetables. Wait, what? I kind of want this Phoenix Hawk down, just because obvious reasons of Phoenix Hawk. His back torso is fully exposed if anybody can get a shot on him.
Hey now, that was one of ours.
Did we just friendly fire the Locust?
I didn't. Did you?
Me and the Marauder have been for a while.
Ooh, that would suck, because the Locust is, well, circled by a giant green arrow. I guess I'm engaged in a close-range duel now with an assassin. Okay, assassin's dead.
Along a trajectory that intersects with your position.
Target destroyed.
Oh, this is getting a little bit hype. We were not designed for this level of combat. Assassin came back. Got him. Alright, we got more, and including incoming VTOLs.
Destroyed.
We got a lot of cars in our back.
That's actually kind of good, because cars are easy to kill. So the more vehicles they send our way, the better. I would prefer fewer locusts and cicadas, just because they're really hard to actually get to.
Target acquired.
Okay, we got a locust running back through the middle of the base. Is anybody... Nobody's really equipped to go brawling.
Tell my kids I love.
I'm gonna have
Did
to...
the guy just die?
Yep. I'm gonna have to get ourselves a close-range brawling mech, because we do not have one at all.
We have a quick draw.
Yeah, the quick draw, unfortunately, is one pretty light for what we're currently trying to drop in. It'd be 5 tons lighter than our lightest mech. But the other half of that is it's actually really poorly armed. So you've got 10 SRM tubes and 4 medium lasers. So a Jenner outguns you. Well, almost guns the same weight as you. So we need something with an AC-20. Something big, stompy, and relatively quick. Namely, what I'm thinking of is a Victor.
Target destroyed.
There he goes. Alright, 17 to 33. We're halfway done. And the base is still at 81%. That's good. Where is this next drop going to be in?
Scope is lighting up with more targets converging on your position, Commander. Stay frosty.
Right in the base, in the
Tank just exploded.
center.
In the base?
Target acquired.
Battle Master.
Oh, now that's something we'd love to steal. I'm gonna come and try and support. Thunderbolt is also a fairly solid mech.
We're on the safe side.
Let's just light up this Battlemaster since he has so graciously moved into the middle of all of our guns.
Target acquired.
Hostiles are focusing on the facilities. Engage the hostiles.
Alright, see if we can't go for the legs on this Battlemaster. Aim low. Because if we can take this, we might actually have just enough salvage to
Can
pull it
the
off.
Marauder or Awesome please move if I'm stuck behind you and can't find?
A warehouse has been destroyed.
Oh, that was my bad.
Target acquired.
Don't hug him, don't hug him, don't hug him. Your PPC is not effective within 90 meters.
They just demolished a fuel tank.
I gotta keep very close eye on my temperature. Aim low. Come on, his leg, guys, his leg.
Can't hear you over the combat, Barry.
Shoot the legs.
Got it.
Thank you. You may need to turn your game down. I've got mine at like 40%.
I do, but we're in the bit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run now.
Yep, do. Got the partisan.
System offline. Target
Such-
acquired.
I suppose I'm sort of close in defense. My SRMs. Kill. Get the range. I love that little SRM just dunking on them whenever it comes. Shoot, wrong gun. I can no longer VCD.
Acquired. Heat critical.
Enemy forces
Got it.
continuing to
That was
converge
worth it.
on your location. Stay
We can use an arrow for it.
Commander.
That would be a very poor decision to try and defend this base. Alright, we got 9 targets left to go, and they're dropping right across from us.
This isn't some Solaris arena brawl.
2 SR.
King Crab and a Stalker.
On the enemy.
Oh, we want that king crab.
I'm
I mean,
gonna
we
stay
can't get the king
way
crab,
back.
but we still want it.
I'm going to focus on not dying.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Target acquired.
And a quick.
Okay, I'm gonna move to give you guys a little bit more position to roll, but it looks like we're gonna have a little bit of a rumble in this this dockyard. The quick draw is vulnerable. Let's see if we can't just knock him out real quick so we don't have to deal with his incoming damage. He's down. I'm napping. Stalker's in close. Ow. And I am both open centered, both torsos open. I'm pulling back.
I'm about to die. Goodbye.
I got killed.
Why
Real
did you
quick.
get... Oh, you're dead?
Yeah, I don't know what.
We have
Wait.
a king crab on the field.
Yeah, we're fighting the king
Some
crab.
have,
Keep your
excellent
distance.
design.
Keep your distance from the king crab, guys.
It's a bit late for that.
Incoming missile.
Right.
Stalker is broader build.
I've got a wall
big
between me and it.
Yeah, it's helping a little bit. Let's see, I gotta protect my right side. Shoot. Just keep up the brawl. Keep fighting on the king crab. With anything you got. Find it hard enough, eventually it'll explode.
New target.
Oh, you're in
acquired.
great shape. Yeah, just keep the range out and just keep backing away from him. He's not actually all that fast. We should be able to outspeed him. If we just keep the fire up. His back is actually open. I'm gonna see if I can't get a good shot on it. I don't know if he turns to face me. That might not work. Center source is open, and he's coming for me. I gotta get the range open again. Oh, he turned away.
And I'm dead.
You got any shot? So, Sean, do you got a shot on his back at all?
No, and he's coming after me and my
Okay, I've got the angle. Oh, he's turning back towards me. His center torso's open, so just plow some fire into it. We should be able to knock him out.
This mission was a mistake.
We might have this. He's coming for me. He's coming for me hard.
He's coming back from me, T-Rex.
Yep, his center torso's cherry red. Just keep plowing into it.
Target destroyed. Target
I
acquired.
got him.
Good job. Okay, we have a stalker left to go. Now the stalker's going to...
The stalker's left torso is pretty damaged.
Yep, and he's also the last target, so form up with me. Unless you've got a shot on him. If you've got a shot on him, just plow it into him.
I shot him and I'm shut down.
Yeah, that's fine. He's the last target.
Sorry about the mech, by the way.
Sprout will probably be more angry about it than I will. Coming back our way. Oh, looks like you've actually got the angle. Alright, I'm gonna come join you. Yeah, just be careful of his large lasers.
I hit him.
Got an angle. Hitting his back torsos.
Shut down
And
again.
he's gone. Pull back again. Not good, not good. Come on, just a little bit more, buddy. There you go. Just pick him apart from maximum range. If he starts firing missiles at me, though, I'm totally screwed. Alright, my arm is probably a one-shot. And if that arm goes, I've got nothing. I've got a small laser, and that's about it.
I think it's out of LRM ammo.
It may just be distracted by trying to blow up the buildings. But I think we may be able to take this. And especially because,
Acquired.
yeah, Corbin, your mech is actually in fairly decent shape. I think we might actually have this guy.
As long as I keep my front to him, I'm not gonna lose anything.
Yep. Keep the PPC fire. We can afford to have this base go down to almost zero, because there's no secondary objective attached to keeping anything intact. Oh, his center torso is starting to take good hits from the back. Oh, missed. A little bit more,
It's on fire.
which is good. Very
I
good.
think you took out its ammo.
It's still showing that his LRM-10 is available. I'm not quite
I
sure.
took out one of his torsos.
There he goes. He's a stick. We got him. All right, aim for his
He's
legs.
gonna
Go
bail
for the
on
head.
Oh, good job.
Jones is safe, and it seems that her daughter
That
is
was the
now
costliest
onto the scheme
victory we've
and
had
running
yet.
away.
Beat to bits, but dude, that was awesome.
Nice one.
Reminds me of the
Let's hope we
MechWarrior
get a
3.
mech. A good one.
Kind of don't think we will, but still, I personally I think that was a pretty good mission just from the standpoint of that was fun. By the way,
That
if
was
you
fun.
thought that was a very cool mission, make sure you hit that follow button if you haven't already, so you can track every single time we come out with these awesome battles and mission types. So yeah, if you're brand new here, press the follow button so you can follow along. Normally we stream on Wednesdays and Saturdays at 4 o'clock. Normally stream Rogue Tech, which is the top-down tactical commander version of this game, rather than getting into the thick of it with, you know, Marauders and Warhammers and Awesomes and Wolverines and Thunderbolts and everything. Ooh, we didn't actually
We
use
saved
the
So
Wolverines.
Two
much
assaults we
salvage,
can't
god
buy.
damn it.
So much good stuff.
26. Oh, 26. Come on. Come on, game. I will pay you extra game if you just give me this. We took the
Tier
grab.
4 AC-20 burst fire. 2 Tier 4 AC-5 burst fires.
Oh, look at that
And,
laser. Grabbing that large laser for sure. We're good. Are we good on AC? No, we're not good on AC tow ammo. We'll pick up the burst fire because it's tier 4 for sure. I mean, it's going to take
The
out
good
all.
news is the Awesome got head cap, so it's mostly intact. The Thunderbolt got wrecked.
Oof! You took a shot to the head. That must have sucked. Oh, LRM-15 quad. That's
Leon
good.
Freeman is dead. I repeat, Leon Freeman is dead.
Oh,
he was one
man.
of the good pilots.
He's the
Like,
best
one of the
pilot.
He
best
was
we've
literally
seen.
our best pilot other than Mason.
Oof.
Hey.
Yeah, this is the pilot that you get at the start of the mission. He's the best pilot. name.
Sorry,
I did
got
atrocious.
I got a shot, god damn it.
Yeah. But hey, you did a ton of damage while you were still up and rocking and rolling.
I
Hey,
wonder why I died so quick, but I guess that explains it.
Yeah, it must have been the AC-20 from the King Crab must have taken your head off. So, rough fight, but good fight. So...
A king crab just came around the corner and took off most of my armor, and then the stalker came around the other corner.
Repairs will cost 80% more and take 120% longer to do. We've got to travel to the other end of this location just in order to find a industrial zone. Because the nearest one that we currently know of is way over in Davian space. Oh, there's one to the north. We can head that way.
You could probably still repair the awesome. It's only really missing a head.
We're going to be heading to an industrial hub, so we may as well save the cash. So we're going to take
Ryu show, I had to yield my slot for tomorrow, so there is a slot open, I think.
Whew, showed up in an industrial zone once again. Took us a month to get here, but we should be able to hopefully repair everything and sell mechs that we don't need. And maybe there will be something worth buying. That would be interesting. We have to do defending the honor soon. Oh, there's a rare Warhammer for sale here. Where is it?
Rare equipment or just completely...
It's brand new. So it's a 6R, which I believe is the same one we have. Take a quick check. Battle mechs, inventory. Give me my Warhammer. Yeah, they're both 6Rs. It's just a brand new 6R is all. Nothing super special
Something's
about it.
going on with the market pad. Stuff is flying through the ceiling, like mech arms.
That happens. Oh, we found it. We found the Catapult C1. For 5.2 million C-bills. Yeah, I can't afford that right now. Battle max inventory.
I think our dropship is haunted.
That happens. The dropships live for a very long time, after all. Inventory, Solar Cicada. A little bit of extra seed money, and now I can start patching up the mechs. The Marauder, despite being absolutely charbroiled, has nothing wrong with it. Good job.
Intact.
My Warhammer is not intact. It is missing half the mech. I lost, yeah, pretty much the entire left torso when that King Crab came in and just started to lighten me up. PPC's damaged, medium lasers and small lasers destroyed, 2 single heat sinks out, MIS or M6. Oof, not great, but I should be able to replace everything. Do I have a PPC?
This tech guy must really hate us by now.
I hope not, because, you know, we keep bringing him more stuff. Let's see if there's a good PPC on the market.
I mean, I am standing on his head right now.
Yeah, that would attribute to it. Corbin for MVP according to Summary. You have fans. Alright, I'll pick up a...
Only way we killed the King Crab was by having his attention go back and forth between us here.
Yep, that was a properly done tag team with a Warhammer and a Marauder. You could not get more cinematic. Alright, repair all. Strip all the broken junk. And I'm actually going to strip out this PPC because I'm going to put in a better one. Tier 2 PPCs. Because I like them to be symmetrical. Could go with an SRM6 plus Artemis, but that would make me toasty even more. Of course, I need a medium laser. A tier 1. And a small laser, tier 1 as well. And then I have 2 heat sinks that I'm missing. But I'm actually going to move internal. As long as rebuilding. 49 days. Oof. One of these days I'll find a way to plug a mic directly into the stream so I can get PSAs. Well, there is a way to do that. I mean, you could actually show up into the chat for a moment if you wanted to talk while I'm sort of repairing my entire company. You are always invited, Sproke, after all. And a loadout. Looks like we lost the small laser. Which I'm not even sure if it's worth replacing.
T-Rex, you're a genius.
For what? Oh, yeah. Hi, Sproke.
If anyone...
Sproke is now going to go shilling for us.
Yes. Perfect. I've never had this opportunity. If anyone wants to play tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on stream, and you haven't played on stream yet this week, please do send me a message on Discord and we'll get that sorted.
Thank you, Sproke. Actually, gonna
Sprogue, I think you might want to know this. My Thunderbolt ammo had an ammo explosion, and that's why it went down.
Yeah. So the brawling stalker in a Thunderbolt is also really...
Yeah, the Thunderbolt is not meant for a brawl. It's very much a you hang at range and you fire at them.
Anyway,
Yeah, I made a mistake.
Just listen to T-Rex call and you'll be fine.
Single heat sinks. I'm missing a ton. What am I missing? Is it just another heatsink? I wish it would tell me what I had removed from the mech. Because I think it might... no, I'm losing... oh yeah, I pulled out the LRM-5, right. I'm actually going to replace your PPC, I think. Do I have a better one? Could go with a large laser. That'll make it a little bit better in a brawl. Gives me 3 more tons. I think I'm max armored. Pretty much close enough to it. Yeah, close enough to it. I will drop a little bit of leg armor, I suppose. 62.5 tons. And that lets you fit an LRM-5? Why would you use the tier 3 large laser? Do I have... oh yeah, I have a tier 4 one. Good point. Put it the tier 4 instead. So yeah, that would actually...
It's probably a bad idea to give me a tier 4 large laser.
Well, as long as you're careful with it. Because you want that tier 4. What mech do you want it in your mech, Sproke? We are going to need... do I have a LRM-5 Artemis? I do not. Does the market have an LRM-5 Artemis? Don't think so. It does not. So I would need to cram in an LRM-5 of my own. The only problem is it doesn't use Artemis ammo. So I'd have to... oh, half ton of LRM ammo. Duh! Let's be smart about this. I didn't buy any. Market. LRM half ammunition. Lovely. So I'm going to grab that. A quick purchase. Back to my inventory. Filter weapons. LRM standard half ton. There we go. So we're going to step you down from a PPC to a large laser on the Thunderbolt. And the reason is because that'll allow you to sort of fight a little bit better at close range. The PPC is great for long-range cram firepower, but oftentimes we seem to be missing somebody to be able to pull in the close-in combat. And part of me actually makes me want to think maybe I should actually instead put in an SRM-4, although that basically puts it into the previous version of the mech, which is not necessarily bad. You're not gonna like it.
It'll have Artemis now.
Hmm?
Yeah, it'll be a upgraded previous version because it now has Artemis.
Yes, that is true. Although it doesn't have its machine gun fist anymore. Do I need this? No, I can probably step it up to an SRM-4. I think the SRM-4 is probably the way to go. That'll take 2 tons, which will put me, and then I'll bring a half ton of ammunition, which should work, I think. With my master plan. SRM-4 in the small slot. And then go 1.5 tons of the Artemis ammo and give you 1 ton of the SRM ammo. That'll work, right? That'll be 440, so 660 rounds, firing at 15 at a time. Yeah, you got a lot of shots. You should be good. 2 new weapon groups. What you'll do is you combine the... well, you should be able to handle that. Because your LRMs are only going to be fired when you're fighting at long range, and when you get into the brawl, that's when you'll have your medium laser, your large laser, and your SRM-4 on your 3 easy to hit keys, and you have your LRM on the harder to hit key because it's a weapon that you have to deliberate before using. So I don't think it's actually too bad in terms of trying to figure that out. Armor goes up, firepower goes up, speed stays the same, of course, and maximum range goes up by 90, thanks to the Artemis. And actually, and the way I envision the weapon groups working is that to that to that. So 1 would be your large laser, 2 would be your medium lasers, 4 is your SRM-4, and then 5 is your Artemis. And the reason why I do it that way, and I wonder if I can bring my mouse up on the screen, is because as you can see I'm using one of the Razor Nagos with 12 buttons on the side. And it's really easy to hit 4, it's really easy to hit 5, it's a little bit harder to hit 3, and 1 and 2 are just your normal click buttons. So pretty easy. I'm going to apply that.
Okay.
Start the work, and we'll have that rocking and rolling. That's everybody being fixed and running. Now we need to decide if we want to buy into these mechs on the market. Because there is a Cyclops. It's only 7.5 or 8 million C-bills and it's mostly intact. But it's not a brawler Cyclops, it's the long-range fire support one, isn't it? Right. If this was a Cyclops with an AC-20, I'd be speaking a different tune, but it's not. There's a Battle Master for similar price. Black Knight would be a serious brawler. I mean, just, it solidly is. And I really want this catapult, because this catapult is just flexible fire support. Boring Cyclops. Yeah, to a certain extent.
Actually, you can probably put 3 SRM6 in this Cyclops. Could make a pretty good border.
Yeah, that is true. You could put 3 of them on. Because of the missile slots, unfortunately. 3 for 3. If we had pulse lasers, that might make more sense. I think the catapult might be a better choice, though, because the catapult is going to be able to bring in the LRM-15s and the 4 medium lasers, which is solid fire support in general. You pull out the jump jets, you get a little bit more armor out of that one, too. And that might serve to be a decent alternative to the Thunderbolt. A bit more of a longer range setup. Can't fit SRM-6s and LRM-10 slots. I thought the LRM-10 was the medium slot, and only LRM-5s are small missile slots. In any event, we're probably not going to buy either. We'll have to wait until we find something a little bit more interesting. Quick check of the star map, see if we've learned anything about here. Nothing. Okay. So we've got to head back to take our primary objective mission again. Defending the honor port Dieu. You saved Count Cameron Jones from the initial attack, but the distance from within the 4th Regular Hussars will not let up so easily. Now that you have interfered in this so-called training exercise, it will undoubtedly strike at you while the Count is en route to his dropship. If you wish to see justice done, then meet the dissidents head-on and form a wall between them and the Count. Fight for as long as you can to ensure he boards his dropship safely. So, assassinate the dissenting leader. Not too much cool stuff, although it is a tier 3 PPC, so I shouldn't be too rude about it. We will accept that contract, and we will be ready in 49 days. We do need to check for a pilot. For a pilot.
But boring as hell.
21, 27.
Meet you in the ready room.
Yeah, I think we'll is 27 probably better than most of our pilots? Yeah, 27 is a lot better than some of our pilots. So we will hire the 27 ranked pilot, Captain Boyles.
You looking for a dedicated gunner?
And you are 15 ignore, 13 ignore, and 21 ignore. Probably need to get Captain Sweeney out of our company sometime soon, just because they're basically worthless to us. Alright, show me home, show me the view system. 41 days. En route. So 16 SRMs, not bad, but yeah, the thing I don't like about it is it's 16 SRMs and 3 medium lasers. Which just seems a little bit light for the for a 90-tonner. So, it's a shame it doesn't have any large slots, so you can't go up to a real, like, LRM fire support version of the mech. And we need to wait another couple of days to fix all of our mechs. There's a market here? Huh. Oh yeah, there normally is a market. Alright, let's go pick up the next contract. It is an assassination mission. Warzone, 70. Oh, this is going to be rough. If I went full stuff, it would be 14, which we got totally gypped last time. But the salvage can be good, and mechs are solid to sell. MPLs could further solve the issue? Oh yeah, for sure. We just have to find enough MPLs. Alright, so we need to be aware that king crabs are going to be on the field, and that will be painful as all hell. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful about it. Bonds might actually be the best pilot for this. Because Bonds is a max energy. Even though he's a terrible pilot, he's probably the best we've got. Yeah, aside from Mason, Bonds is the best energy, which is sort of going to be the best awesome. So for now, I think we're going to keep this on this one. As long as we're sort of punching above our weight class, we may as well try and force things in as well as possible. Does anybody want to swap into the Warhammer? Just in case, I do want to give people the options to move around mechs if they feel more comfortable.
I'm fine with the Thunderbolt.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just have to stay at range.
Yeah, your new Thunderbolt is a little bit better optimized for close-range brawling. It's not a great brawler, but it'll be okay. You now have an SRM-4, you've got 3 medium lasers, and now your PPC is now a large laser, which, again, gives you more of that ability to shoot at point-blank range. Just try not to facehug too much, you're only a 65-tonner. Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm not gonna dual assault anymore. It always ends bad.
We work together as a team, and we can overcome pretty much any obstacle. Like the way that, yeah, really... No, honestly, Corbin did a pretty phenomenal job of helping me distract with that king crab. So that king crab was like the worst possible thing that could have shown up at that moment. It's like just instant headshot the awesome, already brawled down against the thunderbolt, and had me completely on the ropes. Oh, it was a rough one. He's very focused on his weapon and balanced on his defensive skills. He's a very good mid-tier pilot, I'm except for. Yeah, he's okay to take for, and because we have an awesome, that's what makes him okay. He doesn't need anything else. He's only got energy weapons, and he's the best energy pilot in the company at the moment. So that allows him to just basically pick a target and say, you are going to die today. Which when, you know, combined with the hands of what I'm fast realizing that Synapse is just an absolute master of the PPC, it's becoming pretty cool to watch. So fewer PPCs in the company. We're no longer averaging 2 per mech, but we're doing a fairly job. Remember the airlock is still available for the enemy? I'm not quite sure I understand. By the way, if you are watching for the first time, make sure you hit that follow button. Make sure you check down below. You'll notice several urban mechs like the ones on this t-shirt, and you can head on down there to talk to them, and they will direct you into specific areas. If you click on them, the blue, black, and gray-ish one will take you to our Discord where you can chat and hang out, and PM Sprogue in case you want to play with us tomorrow at 4 o'clock. And the white, black, and red one will take you to our YouTube channel where you can watch VODs of this stream as well as all the other streams we've ever done, as well as the game of Rogue Tech, which is kind of the more common thing we play on this channel. But we're going to be incorporating both games. After all, sometimes you wish to command and other times you wish to drive. So, now that my voice is shattered on that word, let's head on over and see if we can't cause a little bit of havoc.
Get to the Moit location and intercept them. If they realize Cameron Jones is elsewhere, they'll quickly reroute and take him down before he can evacuate. It's our job to make sure that doesn't happen.
Alrighty, so apparently we are saving yet another... Oh, we're continuing to save a Duke/Dutch. Trying to remember, what would Merrick use for, like, their primary special weapon? Because when he's enemy off to the east... Because when you think about Davian is all about the autocannon. So what would House Merrick be?
Target acquired.
Let's see if you can't pick off this little veteran locust. Oh, he's got a buddy. It's a quick draw. Let's have the Thunderbolt make sure you're directed towards the locust because you're going to be able to beat the ever-loving crap out of him. And then we'll have the PPCs continue to focus on opening up this quick draw and killing him.
We got cars behind them.
Okay, we'll take care of the mechs first because they're almost shattered. And then we'll kill everything else. There we go, quick draws out. So on the bright side, we don't have to worry about defending a structure. Which means we can just break anything we want. Oh, the freedom of destruction. Which I have to give Harebrained Schemes credit, or not Harebrained Schemes, sorry, PGI credit for the way they've implemented the destruction is actually really satisfying. So, I know some people have had some significant criticisms, and there are completely legitimate and significant...
Southwest.
Thank you. There are some completely legitimate criticisms about this game, but I think we've got a solid core here. I'm not seeing this drop ship.
It already dropped off and stuff outside the base.
Ah, tally. Got
A couple of lights on a medium.
Ooh, the trebuchet is actually reasonably dangerous just because of his ability to, you know, shred us with fire.
Sorry, I had to redo some of the weapon groups. I don't know what my 5 would be on this map.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Customize however you want. It's up to the individual pilot to determine what is going to work best for them. And since you're driving it, you get to tell me what you want to do with it. This flea is having just the worst day ever. He's being chased. Chased by a warhammer. And then he walked outside of range. Kirby's getting awfully close. Watch my heat. Oh, that burst fire just did a number on my torso. Good kill.
The weapon timing, reload timings on these are perfecly aligned.
Oh, that's awesome here. We got another drop.
Chain fire everything perfectly. I love it.
I'm glad we found a great setup for a mech for you.
More lights and mediums to the Dewey.
Yep.
saw some good pilots might be assaulted.
Rifleman.
Oh, go for his legs. Go for the legs, please. I desire a rifleman. I'm probably never going to get the bloody rifleman, but I desire it.
There's a fleet.
Ooh, kill the fleet. Mitchell loved that. I'll probably get one and put it into cold storage in case Mitch ever decides to join us. Come on. So number 2. Our number 2 is a Hunchback 4G. Oh god. Yeah, focus the Hunchback. He's actually more dangerous. We'll deal with the Rifleman later when we have time, but that Hunchback's hunch has to go.
I'm bailing. I'm too close to that Hunchback for now.
Yep. Take advantage of your range. You've got a lot of capability and flexibility in that mech. It just doesn't specialize in anything, which makes it a great generalist. But this Hunchback is designed for close and crushing combat. And I am now shut down in front of him. Ow! That burst fire. Oh, he's opening my torso. Gonna try and pull back. Oh shoot, we got a carrier. That's dead. Okay, he's almost... There's his hunch gone. He's just got a small laser to go with. Alright, now let's see if we can't steal him.
Rifleman has only one leg left.
Yeah, let's see if we can't steal it from him. I'm gonna fall back a little bit. I've got a totally open torso. It's getting pretty roughed up. Hunchback, please be gentle. Yeah. Oh, there goes half his torso. Remember, if you shoot the broken leg, it transfers up to the torsos. Almost down. Oof, I think he shattered. Oh well.
I can't tell how it died.
I think it was a center torso kill, but it's not a big deal.
West of us.
5 more targets.
Okay.
2 assault or heavy? 2 heavy.
We've got 2 quick draws and a cicada. Damn wall. Yeah, I'm gonna pull way to the back. That'll give us a little bit of air cover. I'm gonna clean our back while you guys fight the mechs for a little bit, just to see if I can't give myself a little bit of support. Crossing in front of the Marauder. So that cicada's up nice and close. See if we can't just funnel some fire into him. Make sure we keep him pushed back. Shoot! Cover my left.
Those quick draws got a ton of Abrams. Careful.
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
Nice, exposed.
Okay, fall back. Take a little bit of a load off. Alright, there we go. Ah, crap. There goes half my mech again. I am not doing as well as I should be.
Well, most of my arm is cherry red and it has a tier 4 laser, so probably still doing.
It'll be fine. Just keep pounding the quick draw in front. We'll have him knocked out eventually. How's the awesome doing? There's the awesome doing. Center torso's cherry red, and he's dead.
I got yellow torso, so
yep.
Not that great.
I have an LRM-15, you bastard.
You have an Artemis LRM-15, so even better clustering. There we go. Nice funneling down on that arm. That'll make his torso even more exposed. And we can just keep on pouring it on. He will disappear. Center torso's exposed. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. So nice to see him just falling to pieces. Although he has caused a monumental amount of pain to us. Alright, we're gone, people. We are not hanging around.
How am I alive?
Because you are driving a very tough, solid mech.
Right now.
Yeah,
on it. Max speed. Oh no, something's in my back.
Incoming to our east.
Just keep it running. Don't stop.
Dropship on approach, Commander. Prepare for extraction.
What do we got? It's a Scorpion light tank with an AC-5. Oh, good
I
job.
lost nothing, but it was pretty fucking close.
Oh, nothing exploded.
Good job.
I was terrified when it started taking fire from the.
So I really kind of let us down on that one.
To the vet. It's a urinary tract infection, we think. So can somebody fill in for me, please?
Okay. Sprague, you want to step in, or would you like to try and throw somebody else in?
Thank you guys for the opportunity. I will be on the stream probably watching, and good luck.
All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you all later.
Been fun.
Yeah, that.
Goodbye.
Later.
All right, so I don't think we have enough salvage to get a rifleman, even if we did manage to, keep it relatively intact, unfortunately, just because of the way that the game runs. Yeah, made a decent amount of cash, though, out of that one.
Not even a single mech save.
Nope. Let's see, do they have any decent PPCs? Because I'm going to need more. Nope. No, they do not.
Really great medium laser flow.
Oh yeah, there are a couple of really good medium lasers. Grab all those. Drop
I
all
wasn't
that
the
down.
worst on damage. Worst
guess it
on
was
kills, though. I killed one mech.
296. Oof. Not bad. Not bad. A little bit more damage on my Warhammer than I should have taken. But that's on me.
Right, I'm going to go jump on the tech guy's head now.
Okay. Oh, that was rough. That was not the way the battle was supposed to go.
Yeah, the script dogs
Easier
were
than the
really
last
scary.
Shoot me that inventory.
Sure. Coming your way now. Ugh, my Warhammer's just gonna need a ton of loving. Just
At least no king crabs this time.
Kind of would have preferred it. King crabs are fascinating to fight. Let's see.
We would have died.
Nah, we would have handled them, no problem.
I'm not sure about that.
Okay, maybe small problems, but we would have been able to handle it.
My
Barely
last
handled what they threw at us. Let's not ask for a
Yeah.
king crab.
last encounter with Queen Crab cost me my head, so yeah.
And back on the tech guy's head.
I didn't get an invite.
You didn't? Let me send it again. Sent a game invite to Sprague. Wow, the awesome is still fully intact. 47-day repair then. And I load on you, just double check.
There's a third part to this mission.
Oh god. What do they want us to do? Defending honor, part trace. Commander, your timely intervention in this cowardly attempt on my life has earned you my eternal gratitude. It pains me to see members of the 4th Regulin Hussars taking up arms against me, but they have committed treason in their plotting against the loyal Gibsonians within their ranks, and their reckoning is at hand. Now run down these traitors and destroy them before they can escape. You shall be rewarded a bounty for killing the leader in my name. So, triple mystery. Of course we're going to accept. You didn't get
it, and I need a rehost.
Okay.
This better be a mech. With all we've gone through, it better be a mech. And a good one.
I have a serious question about the awesome head armor, because Bones is injured.
So we are going to rehost. So make sure everybody, to make sure that everybody restarts your game, because apparently that's the way that this scenario handles. On the bright side, it is fairly quick to leave and get right back on in.
Wait, everyone restart their game?
Yep.
Yes.
Otherwise, it gets weird. And go to the store. We're 5 Mercenaries. We've played 18 hours of this game so far. I'm enjoying it.
Really? Only 18?
I know, it feels like more.
It very much does. Given that we've done about average 4 hours a day for the past week.
I think 3. I think only the first day was a 4-hour stream. Knowing Merrick, you've got good odds of getting an Orion. Handing them out like candy, are they? Take some side quests for more rep. That might be a good idea. Although we did take a pretty nasty couple of hits. No, actually, I'm liking that idea more and more. If we take some side quests, get some more ramp, get them to like us, so we can just bombard salvage and get a ton of it. That way, we can actually get a medium mech when it shows up, or a heavy mech when it shows up.
Yeah, we would have had that king crab had we had more rep.
I don't think we've ever had enough rep for 26 salvage, but yeah.
I mean, we can dream. We can dream.
Oh, no,
Till then, we can just keep buying assault mech.
Yeah, we actually gotta look at this.
It's kind of funny that it's easier to buy an assault mech. You can do that earlier than you can get it from share.
I mean, it makes kind of sense. It's like stealing something versus buying it. You have the money.
I'm reloading my game incoming.
Okay. See, so it's right nearby, but we could just hang out on the planet for the next 2 months in order to fix everything. Unless there are lower difficulty missions, because we've been taking 7. Oh yeah, they're much lower. Tonnage limits to 270, 270, and 270. Yeah, we're gonna clear out this entire planet here, just so we can get some more stuff from House Merrick. And I think, let's see, target is insurgency, mission type is war zone, defense, and defense. You take the 49s first? No. Full cash. Yeah, we'll go full cash in these next couple of missions.
Okay, I'm here. Invite when you want.
Okay, and doesn't say that you're on just yet, so I'll just give it a second.
Oh, really? That's weird.
Yeah. Hey, Sprog, guess what I got for you?
AC-20 RP?
Yep. Fully kitted and pimped out to the maximum with the best guns that I had available at the time. Also armor. Lots of armor. Oh, yeah, it's not showing you playing the game.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Okay.
I'm trying. It's pretty real. Is he good now?
Nope, still blank.
Why do our people run on batteries?
I'm on the main screen, so
I can see him now online.
Yep, there he goes. All right, sending the invite.
Thank you.
We need to slot in our current peoples, and all of our heavies are, well, basically busted up and broken. So, throw us an emphasis as Vindicator. And then you can take the Wolverine. Maybe in the quick draw. We are way under tonnage for this. Way, way, way under tonnage. Jeez.
That's strange. It's not giving me the option to look at the launch screen. Is it giving anyone else that option?
The lance screen? We gotta wait.
Yeah, the screen you're looking at right now.
Spro, do you know why all the ship's crews run on batteries?
Huh?
The ship's crew is running on battery. There are batteries on their back.
Can I get everybody back intact?
Yeah, I don't know what's broken here. This is,
So you can't see the lance screen is what you're saying?
Exactly, so we can't ready up.
If you hit tab?
Exactly, it's only grayed out.
Yeah.
There we go.
There it is.
Yeah, it's okay now.
Progress the
Oh,
time?
it's shuffled where our positions are.
A little bit. We are still under tonnage. Sprog, do you want to go up in tons?
Yep, sure.
Yeah, let's not lose the
Or do you want to drive the Marauder?
on the first.
I can do that.
You sure you don't want to drive your Marauder?
Well, if it's repaired.
It is.
You can upgrade to the Wolverine.
He's gonna drive the Marauder. I'll take the Wolverine. All right, that puts us at 270.
Captain Bond is in. So that's interesting. Was the important pilot, the story pilot, injured before? Because I think you need to be injured.
No, the injured pilot was the one that was in your slot. Although we do need to give you our better energy pilot if we have one.
No, I mean the story pilot that got killed earlier.
Oh no, he's not a main character or anything.
No, but you're not supposed to be able to die unless you're already.
Oh, he got a headshot.
He got
He got proper headshot, so.
Even if you're headshotted, you're not supposed to be able to kill.
I didn't notice that he was injured.
Me neither.
Alrighty, ready up, folks, and we'll drop on top of these folks. Cause a little bit of havoc, breaking things, making people not like us.
We're going to have to check the stream to see if that pilot was.
Yeah, it might be a good idea at some point. Pilots die if you lose the seat to your head. So simply saying that no, just injuries are injuries.
Okay. Well,
It's a die roll for the CT.
The tutorial said that they couldn't die unless they were already injured. But maybe I'm misremembering that.
No,
I think that's if they get hit in the head again, get another injury, or fall over.
Alright, on to the battle. Oh, so nimble again.
Nav Alpha against any hostiles that move against us. It's only us out here.
I thought almost thought this had a jump. Let's see. AC-10, medium lasers, and yeah, let's combine these SM6s. Like that.
Oh, not another defend base.
What have you done to my weapons?
I've
At
made
least
them
it's
make
only
sense.
24 enemies and not 30.
Yep, and our secondary objective is accomplished at 40%. Which makes life so much easier.
They're behind us. 3 mechs and a vehicle.
That was one of ours.
Charlie.
Alright, I'm on my back. Trying to walk down the road. Making my way downtown, walking fast.
It's a javelin.
Should be an easy kill then. Although he can cause a lot of damage in short order. Good hit.
Triggering at the outer perimeter of our community.
That was quick.
Oh, that's because we have some software.
Cicada and Spider at 1+ kilometer.
Charlie. He looks that's very far away.
Yep.
I can go get them if they're stuck.
I'm gonna hang back in defender base.
Okay.
Probably for the best. I think I'm the fastest mech here.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. I'm doing 81.
I'm also doing 8.
There's a cicada out there as well.
Alright, yeah, we got Spider, Cicada.
Spider ain't moving. I think it's stuck. The cicada isn't stuck.
Alright, I'm in a position to support you. I wonder if I can get like a targeting computer that would give me the lead indicators on mechs.
Something's pilots.
Well, the AC-10 fires much slower than the PPC.
Yeah, there we go. Did we get the spider?
Not yet.
The spider's still here.
The Spider.
Awesome. I don't think we're going to need the awesome.
I stay back here.
Yeah, hang with me over here. Let's
Where's
defend
the
the base.
Spider? Should be somewhere over here. Ah, there he is. Got a drone link on him. Just gotta get close enough, it'll be able to beat the other living crap out of him.
I'm going to return to base. I don't think we need 2 mechs to kill a spider.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's just non-responsive basically.
AI
Dead.
broke.
He turned to shoot me a little bit, but he still didn't move. He's dead now.
Yep.
So on our way home. Not gonna get a target computer pre-3050? Oh, that's a shame.
You must have really kicked over the beehive here, Commander.
They
for
spawned
once-
right in front of us, Tarak.
For once, we're behind them. Cicada.
Oh man.
I'm gonna roll him a little bit, because I
Watch out,
can.
Derby.
Might be worth giving myself a shotgun. And...
Another cicada.
They're all over the place.
Me and the awesome left commander.
Air VTOL in base.
Got a big one?
I can't tell. I think it's an Igor, though. It looks...
Gotta just take care of this
Nope,
heat a little
just
bit.
a warrior.
Getting a little bit toasted. That was a good hit. That was a really good hit. Got him. See, I can duel a mech that is 15 tons lighter than me with no trouble at all.
Our people will die if you aren't careful.
Additional contacts.
Alright, we
just
got
crossed
more.
the perimeter, Commander. Expect
Yeah, I hear a
company
dropship. Yeah, dropship Nova base.
Just watching the awesome
They
just
had
casually walk around and
vehicles
annihilate the
just
Jaggers
parked
was
around.
hilarious.
Disco
Ooh,
back.
party back!
Let's go back, careful.
Going for the hunt.
I got the hunch. Take out his danger. There we go.
Hunt gone.
Alright, I'm gonna clear out
The
some
barrels
spies.
are floating.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Yeah, that bug happens a lot. When does the Marauder with the missile launchers show up? Because that would be an interesting marauder to get our hands on.
Target destroyed.
No. I'm gonna pretend you never said that.
It's like beating up a bunch of babies at this point.
Oh, see, now you're just inviting them to start dropping assault mechs.
Do you
Yeah.
want assault mechs or not?
If there's a king crab in the next lands, I'm gonna curse you.
Dropship.
I thought
What?
we wanted king.
We
East
can't
side of
afford
base.
king crabs just yet. We got a trebuchet, a spider, and...
Going for the
Oh, is that? Yeah, that's the party back. Not the disco back, but the party back.
It has 2 LRM-10s.
So that's a pretty solid hunch. What you could do by putting instead a pair of SRMs into it. You have SRMs and like at least 4 medium lasers for a good, decent brawler. Oh, he bailed out of the trebuchet.
Yeah, he had no
That
weapons.
trebuchet so lit up.
Okay, I'm
Looks
gonna
more
just
like
start
slack.
brawling with the hunchback. Good kill.
Go backstep.
Taking a nap. 6 more targets to go. Swarms of partisan tanks. You might see the Mad 4X.
Target acquired.
So is that actually in timeline? We'd have 2 large energy mounts and 2 medium missile mounts. I was kind of hoping for large missile mounts, so I could cram in a pair of LRM-20s into it. Turn into the ultimate fly swatter.
Target
Enemy forces
He bailed out of that one.
Spiders
He
out.
bailed too.
Yeah.
Stay
Yep.
frosty, Commander.
And last drop people, no side.
Where is it?
Yep,
No side.
no side.
I see it.
Dragon!
Another 60 tonner.
acquired.
Oh yeah, you wanted a dragon, didn't you?
I do want a dragon.
Catapult!
Dragon and catapult.
Good catapult or bad pat?
Good
four.
one.
No, it's 2 small energy hardpoints and 2 large missile hardpoints. The good one is going to have 4 medium energy hardpoints and 2 larges. Yeah, I know. I'm incredibly picky about my catapults.
A catapult
those.
is better than no catapult.
Got
Nice
him.
legging.
My dragon is my... Assuming, of course, we get it. But yeah, I do want... I really do want a
think we
dragon.
took it from money. Didn't we?
Oh yeah, good point. Damn it. I'm never going to get any of the mechs that I want.
Target destroyed.
Alright, good kill. 87% of the base still alive.
Overheated with the
That's one
final
question,
shot.
actually.
Good work, Commander.
I like this quick.
You like that quick draw? Okay.
I like close quarters fighting. It requires minimal piloting skills.
Now, close quarters fighting requires the most piloting skill. Oh, the number of
And
things
not
you
if
gotta
they
juggle.
die
with
in the first salvo.
There is that. Need to find you a hunchback. You'll enjoy that.
I like my speed mechs more than just sheer firepower. At least at
So
this
you're a
stage.
champion man. I can dig it. The fact
Man
that they
of
didn't
future.
include the champion in this game is so irritating to me, because they have the model. They have the champion. Why is it not a game? It would be perfect.
DLC
No one likes it.
content pack. That only. Oh no, a commando.
We can't afford it. Let's see, medium laser that's okay, a medium laser that's okay. Yeah, that'll do.
Yep. Nothing interesting.
And minimal damage on the lance, too. So we made a little bit of money on that for once. So we
I
need
took
to
the most damage as usual.
11 on the
Did
Marauder,
second most though.
5 days on the Wolverine, 18 days on the Quick Draw, and 7
Sorry.
days... No, that's fine. That's nothing. We've had way worse before. Just gonna give us a couple of days to fix our stuff. And our pilots. There we go, we got all of our mechs back. We can kill whatever we want.
You know,
Right.
in vanilla BattleTech with the ultra auto cannons now, you can make a pretty good dragon.
Yep, that's kind of why I want to It's kind of why I want to get a dragon, so I can take one of our Ultra Auto Cannon 5s and put it into it. Because Ultra Auto Cannon 5, 2 medium lasers, and a pair of SRM6s, that should do work.
Do we have UX5s?
We have 3 of them.
We do. We got them from a mission, kind of.
Yeah, we got one from the 2 from the Davians and 1 from a shop.
Ah,
So
interesting.
I was very happy that we got it. All right, so we're taking this one for a little bit more salvage. Everybody happy with their mechs?
Yes.
If someone wanna pilot the awesome, feel free.
You actually do really good in that awesome, so I have no problems with you continuing to drive it. Unless you're tired with it. We can give you like a Warhammer or something if you want.
No, I'm pretty happy with it.
Alrighty.
I mean, I didn't explode this time, so something's right with this cart draw.
That Wolverine is really good as well. Like that last tech.
It's the XL, man.
So much empty space. Yeah.
I really
the only
like
thing
that.
I might want to do to it is swap out the
Wolverine out
AC-10
once.
for an LB-10.
Yeah, like
There were only about 10 to 20 champion mechs in the Inner Sphere at this time, outside of Comstar. That's not true. It's not that bad.
I mean, Simbre, how many king crabs are there outside of Comstar?
See? How many king crabs? See, it's discrimination against airplane-style mechs. What are these people?
I can't blame them. Look at this
Champion is so cool!
No,
it is the best mech.
Okay, that's just because you're a weeb, Turek. You just like it because it looks anime.
No, if I were a weeb, I'd be driving a Phoenix Hawk, and I'll be completely honest. I can't stand the look of the MechWarrior Phoenix Hawks. I think they're incredibly ugly. Can't blame them, so says the trash can man. They were only about them. Almost none exist anymore. Enough exists. Enough do exist. Just not with good stats.
Allied forces are attempting to
There's a VTOL all around us. Turn!
Huh?
Oh, good, they're allied VTOLs.
Well, we have
I was about to blow them up.
So was I. I was like, oh god, turn around, shoot! But no, don't do that.
Hey, an urban mech too.
It's in kind of rough shape. Don't bump into it. We gotta kill flying
there's
targets.
Supposed to be enemies here.
There they are.
The back of the urban mech. It's like only part of the urban mech's back.
Oh, that Firestar has got to die. It is by far the most dangerous target on the field right now. Because it's high DPS weapons and everybody currently has open torsos. Are you for real? Just running right in front of me? Okay, if you want me to chase you, I will.
You dare challenge me?
No, he literally ran in front of me and just kept running in front of me with his back towards me. I wasn't quite sure what the heck was going
your
on.
reaction was, you dare stand before me?
I swear, there's something wrong with the Axum. Firestarter just went on me and my cockpit is...
Oof. Oof. Then try and keep the awesome covered, guys. We need to keep him alive. The amount of firepower on that thing is amazing.
Thank you, Terek. I appreciate that.
Detected your presence, Commander. I'm seeing
Well, they better have detected our presence.
The fact that
I'd be insulted if they did.
The fact that you said that they're the awesome firepower is great instead of you know what makes me so happy.
Instead of what?
The awesome's firepower.
The awesome has awesome firepower, man.
Enemy.
God damn it, Terek.
Target destroyed.
No more enemy Irby.
Target destroyed.
No more helicopter.
Target acquired.
Oh, and then it just drops in front of me.
This is the type of fighting I like. Against stuff about half your weight, with not even half your fight.
So you truly are a champion pilot then, because that's what it was designed to do. It's too late for a proper brawl. I am cooking, so I'm going to take a little bit to chill out. That nice double heat sinks get the temperature back under control.
You killed that spider so hard it lagged my game.
Same, actually.
Incoming northeast.
Whole bunch of mediums. One of them's an assassin.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Jenner. Yeah, that's the paper of a Jenner.
Yeah, there's a Jenner, a Cicada, and an assassin. Honestly, all of them are pretty terrible mechs.
I mean, the paper Jenner has pretty good firepower, but it's
sure, but he won't survive long enough to use it.
Yep.
Just the amount of firepower this thing can throw into something is great.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you have more effective tonnage. Like 75 ton effect on Marauder or
I know for a
probably
fact this
maybe
thing
not
has,
the awesome, but
System offline.
I know for a fact that I've got more tonnage than our 60-tonner, and
our
Thunderbolt on the other hand is really, really good. So I'm not quite sure which would be a better mech.
and the double heat sinks on top.
I just saw a PPC whiz by my cockpit.
South.
Okay, got a dropship to the south. See if we can't give him a nice warm welcome. Towards the end of the Succession War, a few champions could still be found in the arsenal of the Great House, with the Command Federation barely fielding, most of them following Louis Commonwealth TRO 3050. But the King Crab comment is entirely fair. You know what mech I want to see added is the Hussar.
Target acquired.
AC-20 Centurion.
He's gonna die quick.
Yeah, let's just long-range bombard him. He's actually standing out in the open, too.
I'm gonna stay back.
He's a little
Too
bit outside
far
my
away.
effective range, so I'm gonna skirmish with these Shadowhawks first. Until I can actually get
The
him into range.
Centurion will dive on you if you go for the Shadowhawk.
The Centurion's not fast enough to dive on me. Like, he's
Can
cool.
you kill the Shadowhawk fast enough?
I'm
I
working
can
on the
skirmish
shadow.
with him. I can't kill him, but I can mess with him. The goal is to just sort of draw him into you guys. I need more medium lasers. I will gladly swap out an SRM-6 for 4 more medium lasers. Because I'd swap out a ton of ammo
Yes.
to go with it.
That's the hate pro crew.
It's not hate. It's a realization.
The
that medium
Centurion
lasers
is
are really
choosing
good.
to stay at long range. I like that.
Incoming.
Brilliant strategy.
Critical.
He was trained by clearly the sharpest minds in the entire Confederation.
Destroyed. Target acquired.
Okay, I need a chill. I need a significant chill.
Oh, and if you need to suddenly stop, just pause the game with escape and it instantly stops your...
That sounds like a glitch.
It is, but they should have caught it. I mean, I'm not going to use it because it's more hassle,
Let's
but...
start
Arms down.
kiting this. Oh, never mind. You got him. Nice.
Yeah, we got him
Southwest.
shot.
Oh yeah, that wasn't it. I forgot that wasn't it.
Centurion standard variant off to the southwest
Target
with a
destroyed.
harasser.
I saw a bunch of VTOLs over to the north.
Yeah, we got a harasser over to the north as well. I'm gonna go say hi to that Centurion. We're actually fairly well matched.
Target acquired.
Ooh, he's got a Vindicator with him as too, so I might actually need help with that. Yeah, I'm heading back to
I
regroup with
cover you.
guys.
And the VTOLs are now dead. I think Turns or something got them, because I did not.
Yep, these are the last 2 mechs. So the Vindicator's the most dangerous at range, although the Centurion does have an AC-10. What's the weight? 30 tons? I
Oh,
remember
Tarak,
who's
I
ours?
think I just realized why they put a hard weight limit on the game.
Hmm?
To prevent you from going Warzone with 4 Atlases and just getting infinite money.
You should totally be able to do that if you're willing to risk it. I have no trouble with a player wanting to do that sort of thing.
Risk what?
You can die. Headshots happen. Ow! Like that!
Not much with
Nah,
light
never.
tonnage has enough to headshot a Atlas.
A Vindicator can
And the
absolutely
Vindicator's got-
headshot you.
The only
He's just
threat
nailed
is
2
urban
shells
mechs,
right into my
and
face with
they're
that PPC.
capable.
Before
I don't like it. I want to do that. I like feeling the power of...
to recharge some of these medium lasers is super long though.
Well, Crusader's... sorry. Centurion is almost open.
Center torso's nice and open for you.
I was wondering when you'd finally catch it. You kept saying Crusader.
Crusader would be a very interesting mech to actually run into in this game. It is a little disappointing
mean,
that they never ended up making it.
The
for Mech
SRMs
Online.
are in a bit of a bad position.
fine.
Be.
Offline.
I don't think
I'm
there's
actually
anything
in
wrong
the
with it.
process of making a spreadsheet. Currently, I was doing it while watching this stream.
I think we can brawl a little bit. Let's just fall back a little bit back towards the dropship so we don't get too caught out. But I'm
We
in
can
fairly
brawl
decent
for
condition.
quite a while.
Right in
Just
front of
I
us.
have to leave soon.
Yeah, I'm with. Don't worry, I'm with you.
Hunchback 4H,
Yeah, going
Assassin,
Hunchback.
and... Oh, let's just start these Hunchbacks. Oh, and a Centurion. Oh, crap. AC-20 Centurion.
Ah.
Focus him
Okay,
hard.
the Hunchback's hunch is one shot.
Centurion's
Well,
almost
okay,
gone.
Centurion, Centurion autocannon is down.
Ah, okay,
So we
yeah,
basically neutered the entire lance in the space of 10 seconds.
PPC.
As I
Yeah,
said,
right.
I like stomping smaller mechs.
They're not smaller, honestly. They're not much smaller.
I mean, they aren't, but I have an awesome in support.
Yeah, the awesome does very much help. It's a lot of fun to have.
And he's just giving up on life.
Target acquired.
Third overheat of the day. Or mission, I
Only
should.
third? You gotta pump those numbers up.
Target.
Additional hostiles have been dispatched. They're
That was
Keep
fun
heading
to
on
watch.
towards.
Target acquired.
You got the assassin off there in the distance. He had a buddy, and I couldn't see what it was before it exploded.
It was I saw. No, it's a
there's
locust.
assassin.
One.
I'm still skirting towards the.
Yep, we're just gonna steadily move towards it on our line of advance.
Oh, it's a cicada. Oh, it's two.
Incoming missile.
Go away.
Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can't help you out with this locust.
Got its dragon.
Hold up.
Love this laser arm. Oh, center torso's open.
Yours then is open?
Yep. I've been in the middle of the
Okay,
brawl for a
well,
while.
let's get a move on then. Don't
So
wanna
I'm just
lose
gonna
that
start
love
heading down
tech.
towards out. You guys keep fighting it out, and I'm gonna head back to the repair. Better game 400 ton love fights. Tarek wanted that PPC to happen. Which PPC? Oh, no.
Assassin should be about one shot for
The
anything.
funny thing is, Simbri, those PPCs looked like they were hitting my cockpit dead on. Yet look at the paper doll
Pack it up, Commander.
down there.
Before more enemies arrive.
There's no damage to the head at all. All right, so we got in,
Nice
we broke
one.
stuff, we got out. Not bad. No heavy mechs,
is
but
that-
that's kind of to be expected. We're mostly just grinding reputation right now.
Is that one?
And while we're here, if anyone wants to play on stream tomorrow and haven't yet played, send me a message on Discord. We would be playing at normal stream time at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll find a link to our Discord down below the Twitch stream.
That's a lot of mech.
Yeah,
We are grabbing
good
that
one.
Shadowhawk for sure to sell. I have no interest
Two
in keeping it intact.
Centurions.
Yeah,
Two.
they're both AHs, which have the AC-20 in the arm. But the Shadowhawk is just going to be money.
Sorry, isn't it better to take the Assassin and Jenner? Because money? A lot more money? They'll net us as 6
That's the-
million instead of...
Sure. Yeah, that'll get us 2 million.
That's a fair point, actually.
Yep, good spot.
I took the least damage and I was the brawler.
Congratulations. Good job. Phew, not
I
bad at all.
think the enemies forgot I was there.
It's hard to ignore the fact that a quick draw's there.
They seem to do that when I just keep switching targets like mad.
Alright, so the Marauder is going to take 22 days. My Wolverine, which got a little bit dented, is going to take 22 days. The quick draw is going to take 20 days. And the Awesome will take 20 days. So we have the rest of the month off. We still have one more available contract here on the planet that we're going to take before we sort of head off in order to go continue the rest of the big mission thing that we're traveling on. I'd like to get
Eric
this.
is-
So, I was looking at the mechs as they got repaired and they just sort of instantly teleported back to full condition.
Yep, because I waited through some time. So another 2 hours.
I got that, but
This is going to be a defense mission, so we are going to have to keep something intact, which I know really sucks. We like to just run around and blow things up. But if we keep on grinding our reputation, maybe Merrick will like us enough in order to give me at least one more point, because I need 18 if I want a rifleman. PPC is pretty scary. Lance is working really good together. Thank you, Weighted Lizard. We appreciate it. I've retrofitted my stock with 4 SRM6s and 4 medium pulse lasers.
so
and full
that's what it
armor.
looks like.
Now that's a brawler. Derek,
Yep.
always the brawler. I think this will...
Your feet
to
are
be stick.
your feet are several feet off his head.
Yeah, it
What?
depends.
When you stand on the tech guy, you just sort of float above him without the hitboxes, since you're not supposed to be able to jump on them. So they made the
Ready,
hitbox
okay.
taller,
Ready up.
but when you do get on them, you float.
Ready, ready. What I should do with this Wolverine is put in an LB10.
Pyro, ready up.
Sorry, was looking at the floating feet.
Yeah. So, if I can get a LB10 into this thing, if I could get a solid slug LB10, now that would be ideal. Because that would give me a free ton of weight.
Oh, what the hell?
Thank you for
it's in
turning
your
my
back.
back torso
Okay,
immediately
so
almost
you
gone.
you can actually fire during this cutscene. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I thought there
So
was
we're already
someone
starting from a
behind
little
us.
bit of a negative.
Oi.
Sorry.
Hey,
That was worth it.
Yeah.
That was content. It was worth it.
Shoot me can you shoot me with a PPC when right in your
Okay,
face?
who's shooting me now?
Yes, yeah, shoot me one.
He just wants to see how much damage you deal at point blank range, so just hit him with one.
Ow, that hit my head. Yeah, PPCs do not have a min range. That hurt a lot.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah.
You know, we could have tested this in the instant action thing.
That's why I'm waiting for him to catch up.
Target
What did you guys do to my
For
mouse?
science.
Jesus, man!
We done two things. PPC are pretty awesome, and you can fire during a cutscene.
Oh, you guys are gonna get
How do I select a friendly mech?
Q.
Target
Q.
acquired.
Yeah, Q.
Q, Q, Q.
Your back is red.
Yeah, it's great.
Don't look
at-
200 modern support. Yeah, when they give us enough tonnage so we can field all our heavy stuff, that's when it becomes a lot of fun.
Do not look at Sprague cockpit, please.
Don't worry, I never get a shot.
Famous.
Slow down, we're leaving someone
Famous
behind.
last words.
Yeah, that's true. Let's slow down.
We gotta have the awesome. Without the awesome, we're gonna have some trouble.
Yeah.
PVCs
Chunky
deal a
but
minimum
slow
range, they
boy.
deal less damage. Yeah.
I don't know, Simri, that's a lot of damage.
No, there's just not a lot of armor on the head.
We have a friendly spider and some... Oh, that's a double large laser turret.
Oh, cool.
that's
That'll be
useful.
great. So we'll have something that can hopefully keep the VTOLs at bay.
It probably won't, knowing how AI works. We do have an AC-2 turret, though, that might try.
Good. So we got all kinds of friends on this one.
New target acquired.
Yeah, that
that
spider
spider's
is
just
in a
in
rough
rough shape.
condition. It only has back armor.
Oh, there's a
Yeah,
turret.
Christ, computer.
And not a moment
Wow,
too soon.
100 tons of
We have you on visual, Commander.
100 tons
Happy
what?
to see some friendly
Every
mechs.
4 minutes.
in shot.
Oof. Wow.
Hostile forces just crossed the perimeter.
Where
Commander.
is the enemy?
They're
There it
heading
is.
away.
Off to our back.
Suckies, yeah. Oh, more cicadas and locusts.
Yeah.
What did you expect?
How surprising.
Some variety. There's not enough lights in the game.
Hostiles detected. They breached the perimeter.
Yeah, need to send more heavies and just a smaller quantity.
Yeah, that would be better too.
Igor's.
Ali.
PVC's out of make short work of them.
Oh, there we go. Here's the
Target destroyed.
Okay, getting a little bit toasty here.
Target destroyed.
Oh good, the temperature is now getting back under control thanks to double heat sinks.
large lasers.
Are they fighting
turrets.
House Lao? I
Work.
don't actually know who we're fighting.
I think
kinda
we're just
don't really
fighting
pay attention.
bandits at this point.
Are we missing somebody?
Tangos appear
Nope,
to be
nope,
bringing
they
just hadn't
additional
spawned.
reinforcements. Brace yourselves.
Target
Okay, there goes the
acquired.
tank. I'm going right in on this commando.
Target destroyed.
And he's gone.
Nice.
A J. Edgar just suicided into my
News,
legs.
Commander. More
Well, would you
hostiles
want to be
inbound
just continue to
upon
fight in the
your
middle of a
position.
battle with a J Edgar?
Get ready for some company.
At least it was quick.
My back armor is in such bad shape.
Hmm. Javelin SRM.
Sorry, Tarak.
For what?
I blocked you.
System offline.
Okay, his leg's down. You can focus him down.
Critical. Target acquired.
Give me your leg.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
You must have really kicked over the beehive here.
Yeah, the
Commander.
turrets are killing all the
Here they come.
aircraft.
Inbound.
Yep.
Yeah.
Large laser turrets, man. They are crazy.
Southeast again. Heads up. What do you say?
Target destroyed.
Use
Quick
that.
draw.
Oh, we got some big
Ooh,
ones.
yay. Not yay, that's a lot of mechs.
And an urban.
If you look to your
and-
left, you see a just sort of glitching out aircraft.
Critical.
That happens. We gotta focus on this quick draw though.
Yeah, he's on me. Out.
Watch out for the
Starting
security
to
too.
fall back.
Quick draws cherry
I'm
red.
coming up.
Target acquired. Heat critical.
There can only be one. Is it dead already?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh,
When you have it awesome just giving long range PPC fire support, it tends to die very fast.
Target
I'm
acquired.
starting to think that I'm twisting too much. My arms are going red before my torso.
Target destroyed.
You want to wiggle the nose more in a Marauder, not fully twist.
Yeah.
Because all you're looking to do is splash it across the multiple torsos. So don't yank it hard. Just give it a little bit of a jiggle.
Target
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing that. Let's take off this hazy 10, thank you.
I'm going for the VTOLs if the turrets don't.
Sleeping.
Ah, shut down.
Tangos on
Bye,
your
Irby.
position,
And Draconis.
Commander.
I didn't realize that Draconis was all the way out here. Ah, dropship. Right in front of us. Off to the east.
Oh, that looks heavy.
It does indeed. That's a dragon. Take his legs.
Dragon.
And on
And
right.
an Orion. Take them both.
Oh, Ryan seems
I
right.
am optics. Will do.
Because the legs on Orion are actually going to be... They're not super vulnerable, but they'll be vulnerable enough. Alright, I'm going to
Okay, there's
do a little bit of drawing
them.
fire here.
Yeah.
Okay, gotta pull some distance. He is chasing me, so that's giving you guys easy shots on his legs, hopefully.
Okay.
No, I think he stopped
Ending with
chasing
the
me.
cicada in our face.
Let me get his attention again.
Okay, getting the Orion first then, I guess.
Yep. It's the more dangerous target. Dragons are not dangerous. We can turn them into something cool, but by default they are not dangerous.
destroyed.
Good job.
Target acquired.
Alright, now
And
just
it's
take this
dead.
dragon.
Like,
Yep, like the dragon. We probably can't afford it, but I'm gonna try.
Go.
Also,
Okay,
it tends to
I'm
be a
enjoying
really
a
fast way of
target
dealing
that
with
can
mechs.
shoot back.
Target acquired.
Yeah, the
VTOLs.
turrets aren't killing the VTOLs.
He just walked
Yep.
into a whirlwind of laser fire.
Target destroyed.
That's 31 to 31. Good job, folks.
Commander. These
Oh, that worked out really
people
well.
owe their lives to you.
I actually took a lot of damage. I don't know why.
Target
We
acquired.
had some heavy drops there.
Oh, I cooked my internals. I think I hit override.
Yeah, you did. Oh, wow.
A little bit of bull.
Wow.
I'm
you
not
didn't
seeing the
blow up.
screen. How bad is it?
I do
It's
not
very
even know
close to
what my keyboard is for override. I don't know how I did.
O as in Oscar.
Okay.
It's a
Or
charbroil
O
waffle.
as in override.
Oh, as in, oh shit, I almost died.
Alright, so come on, game. I want to see
Oh.
all these stats. This ought to be interesting. I have an idea of who got most damage, but a little bit of reputation, which was the goal. No mechs again. Really game.
And once again, I have the least damage taken. The enemies keep ignoring.
Good job.
Oh, that is bad damage.
Very,
I did
very
bad.
red.
I
It's
really
very
did. I did
red.
bad damage.
I mean, that's not. Internals are really inexpensive to fix. It's not.
I don't
Yeah.
think
Somehow
that's
Tarak
true.
didn't get an armor breach despite
Oh,
taking 3
look at-
PPCs in the back.
Yeah, I was guarding myself pretty well on that one. Had to make sure. 14 days.
I
Look
think
at
I
that.
spent too much time chasing a VTOL and missed out on the quick draw on a bunch of other mechs.
Alright, let's see. If I edit the loadout to check on what's going on. You blew up 2 heat sinks in your legs.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's very, very red.
55
been
days.
Oof. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, internals
Yeah.
are hard to fix. 9 days
Not
on the quick draw,
expensive, but
20 days in the
The
Wolverine.
internals are
22
rare
days.
because you can't build mechs, but you can easily build armor.
So, we have cleared out this planet. We have another primary objective up to the north, which we will head to. But we are going to have to chill out for a few weeks while we fix up the awesome to make sure that we hit with enough weight to kill things.
this mech tech is very clearly staring at me for what I did to this asshole.
Oh, you did a number on that, awesome. Not bad, but still a number, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't complain. Alright, so we gotta wait, a while.
I glided down at like 2 times speed from the railing onto this dude's head.
Right, so
And we have
are
our
+1.
Yeah.
and we have our full for tomorrow. Mr. Moon will be joining.
Cool.
Yeah, I heard him join the server, and I
Six.
was probably something.
Compared to
Pretty
8.
bad salvage, actually.
We're gonna take break the line, then counterattack, then defending the honor. And we're gonna do that in the hopes that we manage to push the needle a little bit more from Eric, from +1 recognized to even higher. So, another 270
Hey,
rated ton.
Tarak, have you seen what it looks like when someone's standing on the tech's head?
I've heard what it looked like.
Uh,
Yeah, I see it.
the heat sink in the awesome CT. So
Yeah.
Flogar is pointing out that it's missing.
Oh, is it?
Some is missing a heatsink.
Oh, yeah, I did see
The
it.
awesome heat sink in it also.
That'd
Flogar
work.
pointed it out in chat. Thank you, Flogar.
We'll make sure that we
I
get
still
that
haven't had an
patched out.
armor breach with the quick draw, and that's surprising given that I'm the lightest. No, wait, the quarantine is the lightest.
Yep. The Wolverine's just a little bit lighter.
I just keep chasing VTOLs and missing out on all the cars.
Nah, it's working out fine. As long as we keep the lighter vehicles off our back, that's very helpful too, because they tend to have a pretty decent amount of damage, but they have no defense whatsoever. So
That's
an
also
AC
what I tend to go for.
Yeah, an
They're
AC5
easier to
steadily
hit
plinking
than
away
the
at you is a lot more dangerous than, say, a Locust that is running around in circles with machine guns over the shorter period of time. You forgot to replace
Or an
the-
SRM.
Yeah, it could be. So we'll get down on another lovely little drop. So 2 more missions and the final mission of this campaign little mini quest side thing. I have my fingers crossed to hope that we get a fairly cool mech. Or, cool equipment. So I think Merrick is LRMs, is it? Ready up? I have to do my duty as a friendly researcher. Arc heretic. Pyro, ready up? There we go.
Sorry, I was getting behind the mechs.
Different, no. If there's anyone in chat who is good at Excel and wouldn't mind helping me out create working on a little spreadsheet I'm working on. If anyone would hit those criteria, please feel free to PM me. Your help would be much appreciated.
So apparently
Get to kill
our
a base
current pilot-
finally.
The current pilot is just as bad as Sumire and Darius in trying to put us in harm's way. Got a VTOL way off in the distance. And units.
Our target is now marked. Go get him.
Oh, it's an assassination. There goes the lasers.
VTOL's jibbing out again.
Oh, we got an AC-20. AC-20 Centurion. Center
This is
torso
for
is
money.
nice and open. Get around in the front. SRM's for the kill.
A
Oh,
drop on
dropship.
your head, be careful.
Yep.
Dropship.
That's
Yep.
right.
We would be dead if
only-
this were Mech HQ. Hit the back of that Shadowhawk.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming around, way around. Getting quite a bit of hits on this one. Shoot.
Oh no.
Come on, get me through this wall. There we go.
And there goes an arm.
You lost an arm?
Okay, pick up the Shadowhawk.
Alright, I'm coming up behind him. Guess my back armor is better than his back armor right now. Oh, I just gave you the shot stroke.
Got
Good
it.
kill.
Made me take a nap, but I had to do it.
Well worth it.
He's going critical, be careful.
Cicada's low.
Alright, make sure we're smashing through this base. As much fun as it is to just beat the ever-living crap out of the enemy. Oh, we got a hunchback.
Yep.
It's a 4H and its back is exposed.
Well, I'm not in his back though.
Oh, there's a
Yeah,
spider
there
as
goes
well.
his torso.
Okay,
Big machine gun fire?
there's a spider.
Critical.
We gotta make sure that we're smashing up the building places as well. I'm gonna chill out for a bit and do some demolition work.
I'm gonna start trying to walk through the walls again.
We're making progress, but still have a long way to go. Keep at it, everyone.
Alright.
Oh, damn.
You guys doing okay back there?
Yep. Another dropship. Oh, look.
Got our
We
spider.
might want to just smash and go.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing.
And I'm gonna go check our 6 while you guys continue to beat the ever-living crap out of the base. I want to see what they dropped on us.
Target acquired.
We got a quick draw.
Just fall back if you need.
The area is down to half.
Yeah, I don't want to hang out too much with him. He's a little bit better armed than I am.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Critical. Target destroyed.
Good kill on that one. Keep busting up the base.
Target.
Puppy's going critical.
This last legs, Commander. Just one final push, and then we can all go home.
That was a AC-10 shell right to the face.
New target.
Alright, can I get some awesome help on this, on the quick draw?
Yep.
Thank you.
Incoming missile.
Can absorb his fire. Oh crap, my entire, my rear torso's open.
Heat critical.
Center torso's wide open
Okay, I
on the
got
quick
him.
draw.
System offline.
Chilling.
Try to.
9% of the base. Oh crap, he's going critical on all the line. Whew. Just outside the blast radius.
Okay, there we go.
Heading for evac.
Yep. Where is that evac point? Oh, it's through the end.
Dropping between us and the evac one.
Yeah.
Okay, break the cicada.
That's ours. That's our dropship.
Roger that. Wonderful.
Oh, that's good to hear. Kill the cicada first, and then we'll hit the dropship. Alright, hit the dropship, and we're gone.
Let's bail.
I tried to dive on the Centurion. I got it, and then I lost my arm.
That's what happens when you dive on top of somebody with an AC-20. They're a lot
No,
better
it
at diving
died.
than we are.
The other stuff is what got my arm.
I see.
Yeah, you only lost a medium laser. Not that bad.
I think it was the good one, though, with a better rate of fire.
We have a whole bunch of medium lasers. We can probably replace, although it is going to be a fairly long repair time.
Okay.
So, 2
Well,
more
Tara,
missions.
if you want to put that UX5 into something and we're looking at long repair time, we could do a quick Marauder rebuild, throw in the UX5 and replace the PPCs with large lasers.
Nah, man, that's your Marauder.
Yeah,
Another
but I'm
quick
hoping
draw.
for
Bush fire
No,
AC-20.
way too expensive though.
Yeah.
I'm lowest on damage again. I'm starting to feel inadequate.
Yeah,
Damage
it's
is pretty close, actually.
Just MLs or whatever we're
fine.
adding.
Yeah, medium lasers.
A full
This Wolverine
200
is
back.
real solid.
Yeah, it's really good.
I took it out once, and I liked it a lot.
Awesome. Is going to need 16 in repair. Quick draw is going to need a while. Alright, so repair all, drop the medium laser. Give us another medium laser. How many of the next level? I have 6 of them. Yeah, that's
I mean,
about
I could just go with the Thunderbolt. It's only 5 tons more.
Nah, it's fine. because I'd have to drop
Yeah.
down.
We talked about it yesterday, but this game is really a lot more fun with players.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That is a
Double
long repair time. So
Oh darn it! I blew up an SRM 6. No, not my SRM 6s.
I wanna try the rebuild, Turek. I wanna see how the UX5 feels in this, and if the double tap, if you can double tap or not.
Okay.
So, I'm a bit curious.
So we would need the
What I'm
ballistic.
thinking is
Have the
UX5
good one.
rip out the PPCs for LLs and the pulse lasers for standard MLs. I think they're cooler.
Okay.
Yeah, cooler and less weight.
Yeah.
Got one really good large laser and one less good large laser.
Sure.
you could take one out of the Thunderbolt.
A solid one of those, and you need some UAC-5 ammo. But you are 5 tons overweight.
Yeah, it's gonna be a couple of heats.
I mean, you don't have the PPC anymore, so you don't need as many heat.
Exactly, and then don't put the UAC-5 ammo in the same place as the super good UAC-5 or in the other torso, please.
Okay. So you're going to want to keep your right side really well defended.
Roger that.
Because all of your mediocre stuff is on your left, but your right side is a smorgasbord of great stuff. It's going to take us 86 days to fix that.
God damn.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I tried to do that.
How much is the repair time increase in this?
47 days.
So it's double time pretty much.
Yeah, time 2.
Pretty much.
Ouch.
I need to... Yeah, we got time. There you go. Your Marauder is ready to go. Counterattack. Ooh, that's a lot of salvage.
That is a cool looking gun.
Does he have the classic?
Yeah.
Triple barrel too.
Where is it? There it is. Gotta get up there while I'm loading. Because it does take me a little while.
Oh, yeah.
What mission type is that?
I forget. It's just a battle. Should be able to kick butt, take names. Yeah. That's a Marauder right there. A little less PPC, a little bit more ultra autocannon. But that should hopefully work out pretty good. You need an Atlas Scout Lance. You do need an Atlas Scout Lance.
Hey, Synopsis. Can I have that pilot? Yeah, I think the one I had earlier, that's the energy focus one, is better for you, and yours have more.
Yeah, sure.
The pilot, bro. The pilot you have is a 2 in energy.
Yeah, but the one I had earlier, that is a 6 in energy.
Oh.
Actually, we could put bounce back in the awesome.
Yeah,
Our
exactly.
lance has
That's what I
2
meant.
bucket heads.
Yeah, nice.
Yep. Oh, perfect. This is what I'm thinking. Should be good.
So it'll be interesting to see how the UAC does.
Way better.
30-22. Maybe we should be a little bit more aggressive in making sure that we take missions a little bit faster.
I mean, it's 30-22. It goes up to 49. So we played 7 years. So if you want to advance the timeline, we're gonna have a lot of downtime. So
Yeah, but
there's really no rush at all.
I don't feel comfortable waiting 3 months. Waiting 3 months is a little bit on my limits of having to wait.
Yeah.
So we probably won't do that
Not gonna argue with
again.
that.
We'll return to an industrial sector if we want to do any sort of major refits again. Just because the extra month and a half was not worth it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's rock and roll. Yeah, an Atlas Scout Lance would be fun if we can manage to get our hands on 4 Atlases. Although, the Atlas really isn't the best assault mech when you stop to think about it. When it comes to like killing other mechs, the King Crab probably beats it. Just because the King Crab can have two AC-20s. And that is just a level of terror and destroy that they cannot match. Okay, we got
It's
a
a
drop
war
ship.
zone.
Ow. Jesus Christ!
What'd you do?
Something wrong, bro?
Yeah, there's an
God
alarm
damn
carrier
it.
behind us.
It's broke light.
Yeah.
That explains why all my armor is yellow.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
I'm
Back ammo.
spawned. Made my back armor red, but he's spawning an alarm carrier behind me.
I'm telling you, they're trying to get us killed. The support staff is
Yeah,
not
I
your friend.
I can double tap the UX5 and risk. Yeah, it's working for me at least.
Bloody locusts.
Can someone get the fire starter off me?
Will do.
Sure, soon.
And I just lost the arm again because of the blasted fire starter.
You need to learn how to retreat, man. Oh, you
I
spent way
tried. My quick draw wouldn't go backwards fast enough, and it rammed me.
Oh, I've got a friendly Wolverine alongside with me.
You speak.
I tried to go.
Enemy forces
I tried to go backwards.
Get ready.
My forward momentum kept carrying me into the fire starter's face.
Alrighty, so we, just so you know, if you hit X, that's your emergency brake. Alright, so we have the first group cleared. We need 22 mechs.
The this UX5, it does. You have to really abuse it. It's really sweet.
You have to abuse it? What?
Yeah, abuse it. Like I am firing this at a silly fire rate to get it to jam.
Awesome to hear. When I finally put it on one of... Although, you are using one of our super awesome ones, just so you know.
Yeah, exactly.
That we stole from Davian. So the jam
that's
is
why I
probably
said
really low.
that this specific one. Yeah, it's quite nice.
See, that's why I want a dragon. Because I want to do basically that, except in a slightly lighter, less tonnage-intensive mech. How are you not dead? I just nailed you in the face with 12 SRM 6s. Or 12 SRMs.
Stop the base.
I then nailed it with another 10 SR.
Eyes up.
Cicada and the locust. Okay, focusing the track.
Got eyes on the trench bucket. Okay, I'm down autocannon only again. There's my heat. Cannot keep it under control.
The locust decided to get in my face, so I deleted him.
Okay, Trebuchet's dead. VTOL. No more VTOL.
I'm happy this isn't a base defense mission.
Yeah, we're not going to keep any of these things. We're just going to blow it all up.
I've blasted my way through about 2 to 3 walls at this point.
As you should
4.
be.
Enemy mech forces spotted operating.
I'm really disappointed about one. The it doesn't work
West,
as a
west,
turret.
west.
It cannot.
Oh, shoot!
Alex.
Walked right into that.
Hunchback.
2 hunchbacks.
They're really.
What kind of hunches are we dealing with here?
Thankfully, they're both 4
That
H.
one is. Okay.
Ah, they're the bad hunchbacks.
That one is almost.
Whoops.
Okay, nice. Let's get the second one.
I'm going to go clear our 6 with the Scorpion while you guys soften them up a bit more.
Wonderful. This is a nice and mech-heavy battle. It's really.
Yeah, which is way more... The larger mechs are more fun to fight because they're easier to fight. Instead of just constantly trying to battle the controls themselves.
On my way. Quick draw. Come back up.
On the way back. So, I would throw one of the Ultra AC-10 or Ultra AC-5s onto this, onto the Wolverine, but I wouldn't have anything to do with the additional tonnage. Like, there's nothing more I can do to this mech.
Recon has spotted additional bogies.
Nice.
Heading
Okay,
north,
next dropship.
that intersects with
Southeast.
your position.
Sweet. Got some tanks and VTOLs incoming.
UAV.
Cicada, Warhammer.
Rifleman.
Oh,
Alright, we take the Rifleman and the Warhammer on the legs. There's no
Do we
way we're
have
getting
enough
the...
salvage?
There's no way we're gonna... Yeah, we're gonna try for the Rifleman. But there's no way we get that Warhammer intact, unfortunately. Okay, I'm pulling away. I gotta guard.
Okay.
Deal with their forward stuff.
New target acquired.
Shit, stop. There we go. Urban Mech coming in amongst us. He's only got an AC 10 though. Both my arms are now exposed, which is bad because, you know, all my weapons. I'd rather not just be an SRM6 carrier. And these are our last 3 targets as well. So we can beat the ever-living crap out of the Warhammer. We're not going to get it just because it's too much. It's going to be too much salvage. But the rifleman will try and go for the legs.
I'm doing a small flank.
Warhammer's leg is exposed.
Okay. I'm pulling away again.
These Artemis are really good for...
Yeah, the Artemis are fantastic.
And that's the Warhammer dead.
Nice. And now just the rifleman.
Well, I'm on the flank of the rifleman.
Sweet. Knock his legs out. His left leg is gone. He just has his right leg left. Careful, careful. When you shoot his left leg, it transfers into the torso and it's almost broken.
Nice.
Good job.
Jumped.
Every kill from here out is bonus pay.
I'd like to get out.
I am low on armor.
One of my side torsos is cherry red.
Okay, we're out here.
And one of my medium lasers got crit by a locust, as well as blowing off them.
That's the point of machine guns. So yeah, we'll get out of here.
I'm getting lit up.
Okay, I'm going back to support.
At the evac point.
Keep running.
Okay, I'll try to cover you.
Yeah, thanks.
From a distance.
Advantage of having an 80 kph heavy.
Nice.
Heavy.
Yep.
Lost nothing at this.
Very good. Good drop.
Yep. Clean. Well, not clean, but hopefully.
Yeah,
Come on, give me that rifleman. Come on, game. Give me the bloody
Mostly
rifleman.
clean.
Not played by too, so.
I'm gonna do a bold prediction and say that my damage is gonna be absurd because this UAC is.
I'm gonna make a bold prediction.
I mean, my damage taken is gonna be absurd.
This UAC seems pretty great, yeah.
I'm interested to see what the rate of fire or
TR4
what the stats for it are, because I didn't actually look. I just took the best one we had. Decent on that, and of course, no rifleman.
Cicada for scrap, I guess.
Most mech kills. That's the one good thing I did. Probably
No
kill
interest.
steals.
Really no interesting salvage.
Yeah, this UAC seems pretty great.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow. Good job. Alright, so we need to
Was
patch
this
up
the
something.
last filler mission?
Yep.
Yes.
So I'm probably going to be getting the Thunderbolt now, yeah?
Probably.
I don't have to worry about all the damage I did to the quick draw.
Yes and no.
I mean, it's still costing money, but it's... Yeah, well, it's not... If we're not using it, we don't have to wait for it to be... It's the other heavies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank God. Wolverine didn't take too much damage. 27 days on the awesome.
One day we're gonna be on and that he thinks not gonna be there. I dread that day.
Alright, assassination mission, 315 tons. And we have 14 max salvage. Are you kidding me, game? Really? It's all they're gonna let me have. Alright.
Oh, well.
I guess we're doing it for the reward.
Better be a...
Mark Extremist.
I wonder what that would be. Oh, back in my Warhammer. Hopefully I can keep it alive this time. Is there anything else I want to switch in for it instead? No, that's pretty much as good as it's going to get. So we are kind of light on a brawler. So that's mostly the Thunderbolt. But when I say brawler, what I mean is more bodyguard. So just do me a favor. Don't rush head on in. Kind of keep a little bit more towards us so that when the locusts and the cicadas and everything dive on top of us, you're close in hand to support. Sprog, of course, as well as Synapse, is going to be super great long-range fire support. I'm a bit swing roll in the way that my mech is designed. I mean, I've got, 2 mediums, 2 smalls, and an SRM6, but my main damage obviously is my PPCs. So if need be, I can switch in to sort of help out with a little bit of close defense, but we're very much going to try and keep them a little bit sort of further out there so we can just bombard. Because that'll work out best.
My weapon groups are perfect, so as soon as I fire one and it finishes, I can fire the next and just chain fire. It's fun.
Mm-hmm. So, we will hopefully be able to make this one work. Because difficulty 70, this is twice as hard as what we've been doing. So we just gotta play a little bit smart, be clever about it, and utilize our drastic range advantage.
Reactor online.
Feels like this Marauder's a really good brawler as well.
Yeah, now that you no longer rely on PPCs, you can do the close range
phenomenal.
combat a little bit better.
It looks like Count Cameron Jones has
Okay,
heard the
cool, too.
conspirators and wants us to make an
Oh,
example
ready.
of them. Commander Daxa Mahat is said to be the leader.
So, do we want to stay on the high ground or
Is there a path out to the area that allows us to stay on the high ground?
on the right?
Is anyone
it
else's
looks like
screen shaking?
Well, there's a dropship right next to us.
Yeah, on here on the right, there's a path to stay on the high ground if you wish.
Okay, let's
where
try
I
and
am.
stick to it as much as we can.
I see a mech to the 1 kilometers one.
Yeah,
Looks
let's
pretty
get
heavy.
Let's get a
Is
little
that a
closer. then.
dragon? I don't think so. But yeah, outside of range of our
We're not
PPCs.
seeing our targets at
Yeah, I
this
can shoot it from
location.
here.
Make way to the next nav point. We might have more luck
Alright, the
there.
first one was
I
a
didn't
dud.
even know that was possible.
What?
That there wouldn't be a
What the hell? Ow.
a target at one of the locations. Who just got hit
Guys,
with
behind
the
you.
beetle?
Yeah, we got a partisan.
Target acquired.
Good
Target
kill.
destroyed.
Yeah, the AI being able to just
always-
spawn right behind you, it's kind of irritating.
Alright, so. Nice, this is a pretty good path. We're pretty safe up there.
Yep, so it seems. Some nice, decent long-range fire lines.
Yes.
Got a carrier of
Beetle
some
behind
description.
us.
Target
Alio?
acquired.
SRM-20 carrier ahead. I'm going to see if I can't get a good angle on him. And we'll be able to rock him home.
Yeah, left
Good
on the
night.
ramp.
Got an Igor.
And there's a rifleman down the ramp.
Well, we don't think we can get the rifleman. Just from the amount of
Yeah.
salvage it allowed me to take. So don't be too
Probably
careful
not,
about it.
so let's
I
shoot it
think
to
we're
death.
one away from the rifle.
I think we're 6 away from the rifleman. Because I think the rifleman is an 18. Oh, we got an Orion. Taking a nap. Yeah, Orion dead ahead on the main path.
We got a
Roger,
choke point. now.
we have a lot of people coming up the ramps that we're trying to hold up.
Yep.
We got the rifleman up.
Target
Oh, the boss
It's
is
an
in
awesome.
I gotta pull
Roger.
back.
Yeah, let's pull up, guys.
Yeah,
Let's
I'll
deal with
clear
the
the
ramp
ramp. You
first.
guys go forward. Take that awesome.
We're not in a position to.
I can
Yeah,
hit it
turn
with
around.
LRM.
Turn around. I will cover the ramp.
Roger that.
Come on. I can do this.
All
The primary conspiracy,
Nice.
Commander
He's
Mahat,
dead.
is dead.
Awesome, we're out of here.
I think it was cockpit shot.
Nice job.
Really?
We're gone.
Wonderful.
Let's leave.
Yeah.
next up ahead. Where's the extraction?
Right behind us.
Still add the
Remember that ramp you were all traveling on?
Okay, it's away from the mechs. That's a
Taking a nap.
Yeah, we can already bail.
There's literally no advantage for us to hang around.
Yeah, on the way.
Target acquired.
So they're not going to give us any additional cash, and we can't really salvage all that much. So,
Sorry.
Target destroyed.
oh, they spawned turrets right on top of our evac zone. That's interesting. Okay, that was a heck of a lot easier than I thought.
Yeah.
I
I
was
mean, we just
expecting just
nuked
a
down an
monstrous
awesome
brawl.
with a bunch of PPCs and LR.
Yeah.
Seems appropriate.
We only had one target too, so it helps.
Nice.
Yeah, this is really, really good. Good job,
All
guys.
that hype for nothing.
I was hoping we'd be able to get more salvage out of it. Oh, the game was really, really mean about that. It's like, no, you get a maximum of like +3 salvage. It's like, what? Give me all the
that's
stuff.
unfortunate.
I actually hope it wasn't cockpit shot because we won't be able to get it.
Yeah, that'd be a
Yeah.
disappointment.
Maybe we'll get lucky because there were like 4 mystery rewards on the end of this mission, so I don't know what they're planning on giving us.
Missile rewards can
Small
give you
lasers.
pretty good pilots too.
Yep. Okay.
I
You
actually
can get a cicada.
Yeah,
I actually
we'll take
got
this
one
again.
that was better than Freeman, I think.
Oh, nice.
There, if we don't want the cicada, there is a tier 3 AC2 burst And I don't know. It's probably not worth it.
Yeah, I just don't see the point of it. 'Cause the
Marauder
only mech we
pilot,
use
you
it-
did best in everything, except damage taken.
Basically, yeah.
Club. Easy club.
Oh, it's a great gun. So they gave us an all-around PPC and a medium laser. So,
Hey.
message from
I
Count...
had max damage with these pulses and the
Message from Count Cameron Jones. Commander, you have carried the day and helped me purge the unworthy from my ranks until only those truly loyal to the Regulus remain, knowing that those few who survived your guns will face court-martials in the fullest extent of the military law for their ignoble actions. The Principality of Regulus shall long remember your contribution in this matter of provincial security. Okay, that was it.
1.3 million C-bills, though. That's not
Yeah, it's
a
not
lot
bad.
of reputation.
We're-
Yeah, that was huge boost. That was almost a quarter.
We're
of
at
a
8
level.
million C-bills, by the way.
Yo,
we can
I
buy an
want-
assault if we find one.
I would
We have
love
4 mechs in store.
to go take a trip. So we could head out into the middle of sort of empty Merrick space to see if we can hunt down a zone, or we can travel for 34 days to the nearest to Mosquito.
We're actually pretty close to
Mosquito
Web
sounds-
10 too.
Web 10?
Mosquito sounds nice.
Where's
right?
Web 10?
Reputation 10.
I mean, yeah, we're
Oh,
close to
Rep 10.
Reputation 10.
Alright, let's head to
I
Mosquito.
think we 2/3 of it.
Yeah. We're good here for the nice cheap repairs. And to sell several mechs.
We're filthy rich, really.
I don't know about filthy rich, but we're gonna have some nice cash.
I mean, after we sell those mech,
There's a rare battle master for sale.
We can buy anything we want at this point, except
what kind of battle master?
maybe a Union dropship.
Hmm.
Any mech we want is ours.
There's also a rare battle mech another 13 days away at another jump.
Oh, it's only a 1G. That's
Yeah, it's basically just a brand new one. That's it.
yeah. Yeah, sure. Let's go check out the other rare mech. That
Yeah,
sounds
before
fun.
we do that, I'm just gonna patch up the quick draw, so it actually starts repairing.
I'm calling it. It's gonna be a light mech.
Could be. Yeah, we're quite done with that. Okay, repair this. 2 days. 2 days to fix the awesome. I love it.
That's wonderful.
I just have damaged armor. That'll be 3 days on me, and 6 days on Sprug. All right, Starman.
Yeah,
Take me
that
to
rifleman.
Avial.
That rifleman on that ramp was really angry.
I didn't even see it, the rifleman. I just saw a bunch of tanks swarming the swarming around the. It was a shooting gallery.
We really need to get our hands on a rifleman soon, just because it's a rare mech archer for sale, and it's just another brand new 2R. Or you can buy a
God
slightly
damn it.
used one for like 2 million C-bills less. Oh, there's an Atlas.
Atlas.
Which type?
It is an Atlas 70, so it is the standard Atlas. So obviously we're gonna
How
buy it.
damaged is it?
It's not damaged. Literally, it's just has armor, and that's it.
Well, GG.
All right, so for
Garrett got his 80-20 carrier.
Will we even be able to field the Atlas on any mission at
Sure.
all?
We've had a few where we're underweight. So, yeah.
Unfortunately, selling these is gonna be a
Not
pain.
by 20 tons, I don't think.
Inventory. Show me my cicada. Where is that cicada? Oh no, it's an assassin. Never mind. Sell that. Now I have to go back to battle mechs, pull them out of cold storage. There's got to be a better way to do this.
Maybe it's time to dump the Centurion.
We could. We aren't really using it anymore. The Wolverine just
No.
sort of is better in every regard.
Yeah.
And back to the market. Back to inventory.
Oh yeah, check the market, see if
Oh,
there's any fun
Jenner.
weapon.
Back to the market. The cicada. Back to the market. Inventory. Cicada. And we want to get rid of the
14
Centurion?
mil.
Sure. Yeah, I think so.
15 million.
15.8 mil.
So there's, of course, an Atlas for 8.5. We're getting a 5% discount. And it's fully intact. I'm not kidding. This thing is... The only thing wrong with it is it's missing 180 armor, and that's literally it. So we're going to purchase that. And now I'm going to come to my battle mechs. And everybody look at the Thunderbolt bag. Let this load out. Show me the details.
Oh God.
Show me the cannons. Because I happen to have a Tier 4 Burst Fire AC-20. So I think we're going to put that in there. Just for a little bit of modification. Lasers, of course, must be the biggest, baddest, nastiest lasers that we have. So our Tier 3 ones.
If you want, you could put in a LRM-10 for more long range.
What, to
So
replace
you're
the
not
SRM-6?
Yeah, so you're not completely helpless as long range.
Well, it has an LRM-20 in it.
Yeah, but that's kind of completely helpless.
You could remove the 20 and put in 2... No, wait. This thing has a stupid hardpoint.
Yeah.
Let's see, so where would an LRM-10 be? My best is a ++. And I'm 2 tons overweight now, but where's that SRM ammo? I'm 1 ton overweight.
You have a lot of heat sinks as well.
Yeah, but it kind of needs them. That's the thing about an Atlas, it ain't exactly chill.
Is it for medium listeners and an AC-20 in close? It's like almost a hunchback.
Let's see, I can remove that one. So because I swapped them on to the medium laser triple pluses, they generate a heat of 2.025 versus the pluses, which generate 2.25. So I've swapped 4 lasers for that. So the savings might actually equal up to the -0.1 of the
Sign,
heatsink.
you are currently float.
So we've got that pretty much sorted. That Atlas will be ready in 39 days and costs 100,000 Zeebles. Start that work.
That's so beautiful.
I want to see it. I want to see it. Nice. Well, it only took us, what, 5 days? But we got ourselves our first 100-ton assault mech. It is an Atlas. And it looks glorious.
Technically, we've only encountered one 100-ton assault mech, so we have a 100% efficiency of getting 100-tonner.
I gotta repaint this thing. Unfortunately, I gotta wait time to repaint this thing. Is there anything else we want to sell or keep? So we have a number of smaller mechs. A Blackjack and a Vindicator, an Urban Mech, and the Hunchback. And then our line 2 mechs are the Thunderbolt, the Quick Draw, and the Wolverine, which leaves 1 slot open for other mechs. And then our front line is the Marauder, Warhammer, Atlas, and Awesome.
Is it time to either drop the Blackjack or the Vindicator? Because they're the same weight.
I can drop the Blackjack, I suppose. The only reason I've been keeping it is because we've, on occasion, had need to have 2 45-tonners. I'm not quite sure where our tonnage is going to sort of exist from now on.
I mean, we have 100-tonners, so we are going to need lighter mechs. Long-range lighter mechs, so they don't instantly...
Also need to check the equipment currently on sale in the market. So we've got we've got 4 AC2 quad pluses.
Oh, wow. Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm buying that on principle. Cost a lot, but it's worth it. Large laser triple plus, they have 3 of those.
Oh, yeah. And then you can maybe replace one of my arms with that.
Yep.
So they sync up.
Nothing really good on the LRM's front. AMS still doesn't yet exist. Or at least not that anybody knows about. So
Can
we
you
come
make
over
sure
to that.
my MLs are synced as well? I don't think they...
Sure, I can buff up your... No. There, you got a 3 and a 2. I can give you another 3. I can drop your large laser and give you another 3. So now you've got a UAC 5 level 4, 2 large lasers level 3, and 2 medium lasers level 3. They should actually improve your heat efficiency pretty decently too.
Sounds pretty good.
So that'll be 12 days of repair on that one.
It's just a
The
lot
Warhammer.
easier when they sync.
I'm gonna mess with the Warhammer now. So I do have a better PPC, which I'm gonna put in there. And better small lasers. For a little bit better range, a little bit more damage. Better medium lasers. For, similar reasons. Where's that medium laser? There it is. And I think my SRM-6 is as good as SRM-6s are gonna get for now. I mean, we have an SRM-6 Artemis, but I don't have the tonnage to throw in the additional ton for that. and this mech does not have, you know, the heat available to just throw that away. So 20 days to basically just upgrade all my guns. That'll make it hopefully a little bit more efficient. And the awesome, is there anything I can do to the awesome? Because the awesome is, well, pretty awesome. Yep.
Raise the pun counter by 1.
One of your PPCs was a PPC 0, so now you have 3 PPC plus 1s. And you have a small laser type 4. So, T-Bolt. The T-Bolt, yeah, the T-Bolt has a level 4 laser. Oh yeah, this thing was already pimped out. We got this Thunderbolt.
Hence why I said to take out the large laser and give it to Sprog.
Nah, because we want this laser synced.
Yep.
We've only got the one.
Thank you.
The Wolverine. The only thing I might want to do to the Wolverine is swap out the AC-10 for the LB-10. Or I could throw in a UAC.
UAC 5? Yeah, UAC 5 seems pretty good. Well, full last time.
So if I'll put in a UAC 5 tier 3, because I don't want to risk one of our tier 4s in a mech this light. And can I do anything to... No, I can't do anything to my missiles. Can I do anything to lasers? Not... Well, sort of. 2 of my lasers I can upgrade.
Probably not worth it if it's desync.
Yeah, that's not the worst thing in the world to be desynced. Come on. Medium laser. Nope, not that one. That one. So we throw in a UAC 5. We, of course, need to swap out the ammunition. 2 tons of AC-10 ammo. I could actually drop a ton of SRM ammo. Because I've got 320 rounds. I'll go through 12 shots at a time. I don't know if I've ever gotten that far down in the amount needed. 2 tons of UAC 5 ammo. It'll be a 9-day refit. Your urban mech is your urban mech. It's not changing until we manage to get our hands on a Gauss rifle. If you can convince me to give you that Gauss rifle and not put it on a better mech. And I think we have some pretty solid burst fire AC2s. Oh no, I'm gonna up these to level 4 AC2s because we just bought them. And its medium lasers are all synced. And I can't unsync them unless I go to pulse lasers or something, which I don't really think is worth it. So 4 days in order to give him tier 4 AC2s. So that hunchback ought to be fun. Or that blackjack ought to be fun. Small laser, medium
Standard or burst fire?
Standard for maximum killage. Give a better LRM 5 to the Vindicator, and I can give him the better laser. So where's the good medium laser in his head? Less likely to be blown up. Small laser tier 3 in his arm. And unfortunately I don't have any better PPCs, so we should be on the lookout for those. 8 days on the Vindicator. The hunchback.
Make sure to keep it away from Synapse.
The hunchback is pretty much is as it is. I can give you a better small laser, and that's about it. Alright, so that's pretty much every single one of our mechs in refit of some description. I am going to... Actually, home. How long is it going to take to fix my Atlas? 39 days, so we do need to travel. I can't just hang around here for 39 days. But we do want to sort of head south again, I think. Yeah, there's a high reward contract over here at Nagake. 27-day travel, which is perfect. So I'm going to set course and I'm going to wait to fix the mech. I'll see you around Red 5. Thanks for joining us on this one. Thank you, Shadowbear. Congratulations on the Atlas. Need a lot more ammo now? Why would we need more ammo? The burst fire, it fires 5 shots at a time, but it only takes 1 round every time it shoots. So, 12 days on that, which now means I can come to my battle mechs with the Atlas, and I can paint this mech. So first things first, I gotta check this. D9001 Bravo.
Yeah, Red will stream tomorrow. I don't know if TX said that.
B 005 0A3 and that. So just so I get the colors right, because I actually really like the hue that we have on that Warhammer.
Let's take a look at the paint.
Yep, I'm about to change it now. So we need D9001 Bravo. And then number... Did that change or no? That did not change. D...
You have to press enter with the paint.
9001B. And then this goes to 0050A3. And this goes to 6. Now we got to give it a good coating or color. I don't know how that happened. I don't want the red to be that overpowering. Default may actually be the way to go. 9, Franken, Polygon, Raider, Rossahog, Sherman. I don't really like Sherman. I like the stars, but it doesn't really feel right. Steiner, Tartan, no. Tiger, no. Urban Block, no. Woodland, absolutely not. What was it, Raider? Apply Raider.
Ooh.
You wanna maybe reverse the blue and the red? Make this also blue and the details red? I don't know.
It would make the red less overbearing.
It is just overbearing, isn't it?
Or replace the red and the white of
something like that.
That looks pretty cool.
Is this Raider paint scheme?
This is
Crusaders. Crusader, okay.
Alright, so not bad. We have 2 assault mechs, 2 of the best heavy mechs in the game. We've been streaming for about 3.5 hours, so I think it's time that we wrap things up. I just want to give a big thank you to Synapse, Pyro, and Sprogue, as well as Sean, who also joined us for the earlier part of the stream. Thank you guys for playing with me. I really do appreciate it. This game is frankly way more fun when you have human players who can actually, you know, preserve mechs instead of just getting them utterly annihilated. And all 3 of you have done a phenomenal job of that, and it's just a lot of fun to play with you.
You might want to think about that statement.
Even you've done fairly decently for yourself.
I've destroyed a mech and lost both arms on another.
Nah, everybody's lost something at some point.
Yeah.
I also want to take a moment to thank all of you who are currently in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us and hanging out with us on this evening. I know that MechWarrior 5 is not really Rogue Tech. It's not really our normal thing, but we are going to continue to play this because 1, it's a lot of fun, and 2, because I think that you people will enjoy it. And it gives me an opportunity to play with members of the community a little bit more frequently than just once every 1,000 subscriber video type deal. So thank you so much. Also, if you are new to the channel, do make sure that you hit that follow button so that you can track with everything that we are doing. Also, make sure you check it down below. You will notice a number of urban mechs that look suspiciously like this one that is on my t-shirt, and they will guide you to various things. One will take you to our Discord where you can chat, and if you're interested in playing with us tomorrow at 4 o'clock Eastern Time, you can join our Discord and PM Sprogue, who's standing right over there. Or you can go check out the one that will drag you over to YouTube, and you can check out all the VODs for the history of this entire campaign through since the beginning, since the very beginning of managing to get our awesome as our first assault mech and running on from there, as well as our Rogue Tech content, which is the tactical commander version of this game. If you ever just wanted to say, you know what, I don't want to actually have to figure out how to shoot that locust and be, you know, 100,000 feet up and commanding that Atlas to shoot the Locust, Rogue Tech is the game for you, and you will enjoy it. I highly suggest that you check it out. So, for the people on YouTube, I have been Tirek. If you like what you're seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see a notification every time I post one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode. And for the people on Twitch, thank you again so much for hanging out with us. It was an absolute blast. So,
take care, everyone.
Yep, everybody say goodbye.
Bye.
Good night. Thanks for having us, Tara.
And we will see you all in the next episode.